with Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, preparing in his head all the things he's wanted to be said. 90 minutes for Phil to fill with so much time to kill, he promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and shill. The stream's online and straight away begins to whine, but all is fine as long as chat's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's sound mature for all to enjoy, fresh for new, but I feel sure he ran through to feeling so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. His supports is also slow and stays so low and fails to grow. You never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Most TikTok across the board we charge the war because the score can't be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us all feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch it creep, we play bingo while Phil will bitch on why is sheep but also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across our screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals our soul machine. He's not in burping, leaning, ban. It matters not if our true banners chatters can't see if others make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and slaps his leg before launching into a bike, pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of call his cat and fatty wife and all his strife while forgetting that tits done well and they were right. With drama he will react, but as an actor it's a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. Pre-stream's nearly over and a win is in sight, with little white despite Phil's delight that tits were not light. We'll say alright, it is okay, and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tits will help from being off the other day, and with those words we win again. It's never if but always when the game is won, and thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jat here, and welcome to DSP Bingo for what is today, Tuesday the 2nd of June 2026. There is some breaking big news for DSP. His Pokemon cards have arrived. The Phantasmal Flames Pokemon cards, they have arrived today for Phil. The pack opening start today at $15 contributions during streams. Let's go get that Charizard, he begs. The begging has begun before he's even hit the fucking live button. Isn't that wonderful? So yeah, Phil of course will be very pleased that USPS actually came through for him and delivered it in a fucking timely manner, because he finished his Pokemon cards yesterday, you know? He went through the last of the Pokemon cards yesterday, he went through the entire box, so now he can transition straight into a new box straight away, as long as people give him a lot of money up front. Isn't that wonderful? Jesus fucking Christ, man. Oh, I've got I have a bad feel today's gonna be a rough one. I have actually changed the center square for today's bingo card, okay? The center square today is LTG, and I think you all know why. I think we've all got a good idea why the center square is LTG. Remember, Phil prides himself on fucking making positive content. It doesn't rely on the negativity of others. You know? He prides himself on not fucking, you know, punching down on others. When others are having a bad day, he can have a good day of that, you know what I mean? He prides himself on not being that individual. So let's see how fucking long that mentality lasts when he'll be tempted to fucking talk about LTG today. So yeah, that was a... So yeah, so I'm a lot of... I'll be amazed if he doesn't fucking mention LTG. I'll be amazed. But there we go. Anyway, some things to cover today before I start playing bingo, of course. So first of all, sharing with the class. Sonny shared us with the class here. I've not actually seen this, so what is this? He has to grift them all, I guess, a Pokemon theme tune. I had a feeling.
I had to fleece my viewers as no one would collab. Make them pay 100 was the test, but they broke me down to half the amount. Bought white gloves looking like the mouse. Spent money on other stuff. Teaching dents to cough it up. Now the grift is on.
Naughty mom, gotta grip them all.
It's mostly me
Taking money from debts, you see.
Naughty mom.
I don't need friends.
My soulmate is all I need.
A bit of a generous proportion there for Cat, but there you go. I guess AI is not you know, as I can tell it's AI because she can fit in the frame.
It's naughty mom, gotta grip them all.
My heart is blue. Oh, Ozempic too.
I'll teach them.
Then yell at you.
No, no, no.
Naughty mom.
Gotta grip them all.
Gotta grip them all.
Naughty mom.
My biggest fans are idiots.
Jeez. That was pretty good. That was pretty robust. Well, I got to say Sonny for that. That was pretty fucking robust right fucking there. So there you go. Good stuff indeed. We got another video here. So Phil showing off his freshly pumped muscles to classic Pokemon music for $2. This is part of yesterday's stream, of course.
Boomer Shooter Guy, thank you so much for $2.
There's something important to remember, though. There's something very important you guys must
Yeah.
remember.
Feeling nice and pumped. I did work out my biceps last night. Tonight I'm going to work on my tricep. Anyway.
A lot of people are wondering who is Phil's inspiration to trying to get you working. You know, some people are saying that Broside Phil is an inspiration. Some people are saying Jaha is inspiration because he's a big beefy guy as well. You know what I mean? Nah, It is not Broside Phil that has pushed Phil into trying to fucking get better health. It is not Jaha that has pushed fucking Phil to trying to get a bit healthy, you know what I mean? Sure, those guys have influenced him as of late, but the original, true inspiration for DSP to fucking get those gains in those noodle arms of his is Jade.
Is my cause. I will travel across the world, searching far and wide. People want to understand the power that's inside. Pokemon, someone's me. I know it's my destiny. Pokemon, yeah, that's right. In the world we must defend.
This is Jade. Yes, this is. Have some people never seen Jade before? This is Jade. Without a word of a fucking lie, this is absolutely Jade. Sorry, not Jade, Derek. Did I say Jade? Did I say Jade by mistake instead of Derek? God damn it. That ruined my own fucking joke by saying Jade instead of Derek. That's so bad of me. That's so bad of me. Oh my god, I'm getting fucking... In my defense, I'm very sleep deprived. It's Derek. I'm sorry, it's Derek. It's not Jade. You guys fucking know what Jade fucking looks like, you know what I mean? We've got a fucking animation for everything. That's Jade. That's Jade.
Free
you know,
space.
that bastard's Jade. This is fucking Derek. Yeah, for God's sake. I'm sorry. Yeah. But yeah. Derek is the original fucking source of inspiration for DSP to get pumped in those arms, you know? There we go. I ruined my own fucking joke. And this is Derek. Yes, this is absolutely Derek. For God's sake. I ruined my own joke, damn it. This was Phil's face the moment he's forced to admit his content isn't what people want to watch while discussing YouTube play buttons. Yeah, his face was a picture, you know, when he's talking about how he is never going to get the million sub fucking button, you know, because his content isn't catered for the masses, you know. He was a very sad boy, you know. And finally, breakdown of the metrics between last year and this year. From JJ Anno here. Downward trend in kick subs really can be seen. We've seen that whatever is left out is dolphins and whales with bot zombie accounts and socks shift their money into user side support. However, if a troll dono stopped from the goofy kick names to super chats, the totals would plummet. I guess we can also see why DSP is trying to find whatever thing will rake in cash from people as there is a decline in 2026. These numbers don't include Patreon, kick partner rate, auto-renewing YouTube memberships, ad revenue, and super thanks. You know? And the fee adjusted total includes super chats at 5% fee only. The total will be slightly lower. The fee adjusted amount due to mobile super chats, which are at 50% on iOS devices and all jazz. So we're comparing May of last year to this year, right? May of last year, Phil made over $4,500 in tips. This year, under $2,500. Super chats have gone up though. Last year, super chats was over $2,500. This year, almost $5,000. You know, new gifted memberships last year 318. This year 294. So close to the same. Kick subs last year 502, which was $2,500. This year 211, which is just over $1,000. So and the kicks in total, kicks went around last year, but this year he's made $570 in May of this year. So last year Phil made after fees almost 10k in May of 2025. This year it's just over $8,000. So almost a $1,500 differential between those two. A lot of difference a year makes, you know. Now, if we compare April 2026 to May 2026, April went well for him, but yeah, May not as much, you know. But April also saw things like Phil's birthday. He had the April Fool's stream, which also got him some sort of good extra drama support, you know what I mean? So yeah, there's a lot of tick support for Phil in April, primarily due to his birthday and him trying to capitalise on drama as well. So there you go. But the grand scheme of things, though, things are declining, to say the least. Yeah, that's why he's desperate to try and get some sort of new grift going, which of course means Pokemon cards. Hey, look, guys, there's a picture of it and everything. Wow! Look at that, it's real. It does exist. Fuck me. That's such a cute otter. That otter can lift more than Phil, I bet you anything. There's a video for me to check in the memo Discord here apparently as well. From Alex. It's a short. I am. It's on mute. What is this? What is this? Granny's Pokemon names.
A nut, strawberry, folded thorn, Ivysaur, ribbon. Where the hell? I'll call him Hamilton. Mousy. A blue-eyed jerk. All right, tumbleweed. Poor turtle.
War turtle.
Pieces.
He's a Blastoise.
That's not a black toy. It's blue and white. A nut.
Jesus Christ, man. Old people thinking it's all racist is funny as hell. There we go. Aren't old people hilarious in their old set of ways? But there we go. Good stuff indeed. Anyway, there's a couple of things for us to watch and enjoy before we do a bingo today. Oh wait, what's Phil saying now? I splurged on the expensive box to make people happy since they were so supportive with the worst box. Hint, hint, guys. Hint, motherfucking hint. You know? Phil spent more money on his box, so therefore make sure you keep fucking giving him at least $50,000 per fucking, you know, multiple times per stream. Phil would quite happy if you could give him, you know, the whole thing now, you know? So there we go. Anyway, we have a couple of videos to watch before a Stop Video compilation for yesterday's antics. Before a Stop Video compilation, we have a video from Ronnie, the tractor, you know? So this is pretty good. It's just titled Even If I Did. It's a few minutes long, but it is such a good video. Ronnie is just killing it right now.
I am going to ask for contributions, and you're gonna like it.
Big, 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 big. All I see you do is.
Is it true you accidentally referred to her as your mom when talking about dinner? I don't know, did I?
But I ate a ton of food for dinner. My mom.
It's so weird. Like I wake up in the morning, my mom.
What's for dinner tonight? I believe we're having a baked chicken. Yesterday I had curry. My wife made a Japanese curry.
So my wife can't work today.
If I did, it's something silly and stupid. But she obviously, that's not how I think of her. That's ridiculous. Since
I mean, it's if you fucking okay, a one-time thing would be kind of weird but funny. Phil has literally referred to his wife as his mother on several fucking different occasions. You know. And you've got to fucking question the nature of a fucking relationship, you know what I mean? I mean, does he see Kat as a mother figure? Or does he want to shag his own mother? Like, what, how do you fucking break that down?
Announced yesterday, I'm getting a new gaming PC as donated by a viewer. Oh, the PC's not gonna be any good, and Phil, obviously he's a liar. He bought that Victrix joystick, and he bought this new webcam, and he bought this new PC. And it's like, number one, even if I did, isn't that a good thing because I'm using money towards my business? But I'm telling you right now, I haven't. This is all donated stuff. I'm being honest with you. Hearsay, coincidence, circumstantial evidence, things that people half made up and half are truthful, and you slap them together to make this what-if scenario, and since I won't provide evidence of my innocence, everyone just says it's true. But it doesn't matter, because even if it's true, I'm still okay. I still got a following, I still got a business, I still got everything going. Why would I care?
That's what I mean. Like, there's no point for me to sit there and just say, it's not true, it's not true, it's not true, it's not true. Oh, we'll prove it. If I prove it, now I put myself at great risk. Who fucking cares about what I spend my money on? Who cares if I play a mobile game? This stuff is so dumb and stupid. It's just mind-numbingly idiotic that anyone even gives a fuck about it. And it's not true regardless, so who cares?
In all those years, you probably made over $2 million, Phil. How can you say that you're not rich right now or whatever? It's like you're an idiot. That's not money in your pocket. When you make money on any kind of a business, there's tons of money that gets paid to taxes. There's business expenses. Maybe overall, if you total everything, maybe I made $2 million. I doubt it. I don't think I did. But even if I did, that went to so many things over the years that money went into, right?
What does ack mean? Ack is something that my detractors have said that I sound like when I laugh sometimes. Boom! I do admit that I have a weird laugh, but I don't think I sound like I'm saying ack. But they just, they perpetuate their own memes and just repeat it so much that they all just say it, even if it's true or not. They all just like believe it like a cult.
I was on your show and answered hard-hitting questions. You didn't have to believe the answers.
Hold on, did you answer? Because you
Oh,
did.
I did? Oh, indeed I answered. You just didn't like the answers.
Phil, don't flip that on me, because you didn't. You were dishonest with us, and we smelt that.
It's still an answer. It doesn't matter if it's honesty or not. It's still an answer.
Unban Ram Ranch. All I have to do is email me. I don't know his name. Remember what happened with Kento Bento? I don't even know why I banned him. Even if I did, I don't even know if I did.
0 time invested was worth it, okay? Because even if I did dupe or I didn't dupe, it doesn't matter. It doesn't affect me at all. It doesn't affect you at all. It affects nothing. Why did you waste your time?
Lumix is not my editor. Even if it were, I don't see how it's anyone's business or a problem, but it's not Lumix.
Banger of a video. Absolute banger of a video there, right there, from Fronny. So big ups to Fronny for that video. Such a robust content. I'll put it in the chat if you guys want to check it yourself. You know what I mean? But I thought it was a superb wee compilation based on Phil's, one of Phil's popular phrases, even if I did. You know, so there we go. Good stuff indeed. Big ups to Fronny. So there we go. Okay, now we have a stock vanilla compilation to enjoy from yesterday's antics from day stream and night stream. So there we got that to enjoy. The day stream saw him get like $117, I believe. That included the DSP tries it, where I didn't really enjoy. Phil ate pickled radishes and he hated eating pickled radishes. And then I thought because he was white, that's why I might not like them too much. Yeah, it's a bit of a strange one. The night stream was sponsored by one individual who wailed out.
Phil has the pignosis. He mind and brainwashes his viewers into contributing. Make a contribution tonight. Here we go. You ready? Woo! Woo! Okay, I'm indoctrinated. Sounds good. And it's the power of cultish groupthink mentality. I'm a cult leader. I think the pignosis works.
If I receive $50 contributions today from anyone during the course of any stream, and that person says, hey, yeah, let's open a pack, we'll open another one. By the end of today, we may have opened the final 3 packs, and then we're out of cards. All right? Now, due to the overwhelming positive response to me doing this over the last week, I've already ordered another box of cards, and I want to give you an update on that, okay?
It never.
Okay, I want to point out something. Nobody told him for a second to buy the first box or buy the second box either, you know? No one really. He's the one that decided that it was worth doing it because he's thinking he can make a whole bunch of money off his own, and he will. Even with the money spent on his second box, he is still in the profit overall, I think, for the first box and second box combined that he bought. With all the money that he fleeced off his money, his audience to get through the first box, you know? But he is definitely going to try and imply, if it slows down at any point, he's going to imply and try and guilt to his audience that they wanted the card openings. Why aren't they supporting the pack openings?
Friends, the grifting never ends.
Thank you, by the way, to Boomer Shooter Guy. This camera is weird because when I do the background removal, it makes everything look insanely skinny. Even my face looks skinnier on this camera because I'm actually a little bit more chubby than it looks. So then I flex, it cuts off some of my muscle. It's not acceptable. Because look, it's nice and buff, see? All right.
Nope.
If I receive $50 contributions today from anyone during the course of any stream, and that person says, hey, yeah, let's open a pack, we'll open another one. By the end of today, we may have opened the final 3 packs, and then we're out of cards. All right? Now, due to the overwhelming positive response to me doing this over the last week, I've already ordered another box of cards.
That's awesome stuff. I can't wait. I'm having so much fun now. Really, seriously, and I cannot wait for more. This is cool because I'm getting that positive vibe that I had for most of 2017. I'm getting it back now. But now, I'm getting that groove back, getting that vibe back. I'm ready for fun stuff. I hope you guys are ready too. Guys, again, if you are enjoying today's Lego Batman vibes and stream, please support the stream if you can. Right now, we got some pretty good support for Lego Batman, but obviously, you know, we got another 2 hours left on the stream. So everything appreciated. Please, if you're watching on YouTube, give the stream a like. Please consider supporting with a super chat, a tip, membership, sub, kick, whatever it may be. All appreciated, okay?
I give up. Well, guys, this sucks. I wanted to finish it. But, for whatever reason, once again, it's insanely cryptic. The building where the fan is for you to lift to glide there are created to destroy... What? What are you talking about? This here? Yep. See what I mean? It was cryptic. I called it. It was a hidden one. I didn't know where it was. I found it. All right, at least we got it. All right, guys. Thanks.
What do you mean you found it? The chat told me. I found it. The fucking chat told you what to fucking do. I got guys, I did it.
For watching.
I can't do anything. I'm used to
fucking cryptic my arse. I'm dreading this tip, but it's a free space.
Derich Pokemon's master tipped £5.
Oh God.
Thanks for featuring my song to Papa Phil. Here is a list of Pokemon I would bang.
No.
1. Lopunny 2. Gardevoir 3. Salazzle 4. Serena 5. Primarina 6. Meowscarada 8. Sylveon 9. Delphix 10. Serperior 11. Lilligant 12. Roseade 13. Gothitelle.
I don't know who the fuck any of those fuckers are. I don't know those shit. I don't know why the TTS skipped 7 for you. For some reason, 7 was skipped on the TTS, which was Milotic. Whoever the fuck that is. I don't know who any of those fuckers are. You know, but yeah, okay. I mean, either way though, you know, I mean, stay the fuck away from those Pokemon, Derek, a creative bastard. You know what I catch them, or you know what I fucking do worst things to them all. A creepy little prick. But thanks for the tip though on the free space, very kind of you indeed. So cheers for that. Oh, for God's sake.
useless. I can't do anything of use to anyone right now. What a waste of space I am.
I'll be back tonight, streaming between 7 and 7:30 p.m. Pacific time. We're going to be playing TCG.
Oh, thank God it didn't include the fucking eating. It didn't include him devouring. Thank God.
Card Shop Simulator. We have 3 more packs of Pokemon cards to possibly open tonight. We'll see how that goes, okay? But I got to get out of here. To the people who got hosted from Kick, thank you for sticking around if you did. I have no clue if you did because I was busy eating. But I appreciate anyone just sticking around and checking me out. But I do mostly gaming. This is like something I do at most once a week. I do mostly gaming. You just happened to come in when I was about to stuff my face with this food. Okay? All right.
Oh, fuck. I need more money. I need money. Come on. I need money. So, tipping me right now would help me a lot this next week. I did the math, and I have to raise something like $400 in a week in order to not only buy the games, but pay a couple bills by the end of the month. And I'm like, oh, shit. So...
I didn't actually see that. So yeah, Phil was very apologetic towards those Kick viewers. You know, he got rid of it. So, and yeah, he's like, guys, normally I don't eat on stream, but it's just a special thing I do like once a week. You know what I mean? Normally this is a gameplay stream, whatever. But I'm just kind of eating. He was so fucking defensive about him stuffing his face full of food to a bunch of people who are not used to seeing that. It was so weird. For somebody that takes pride in the content it does, you know what I mean? It's such a weird thing for Phil to just like to be all fucking meek about, you know? It's hilarious.
Anything you contribute helps. Thank you very much. But tipping me right now would help me more than anything. Okay, guys? All right.
Please support the stream tonight. Let's have it be a great stream. We had a really awesome last stream of this game. Let's keep that momentum going. Let's see if we can get all 3 packs. One's guaranteed. Can we get the other 2 tonight? Lock them in. Finish off this box. Hopefully get some good pulls.
So one person pretty much wheeled it for most of the stream for Phil on YouTube side for support, and that person was called like is it A Canadian Gamer or something? I don't know. But they fucking wheeled it massively, and they gave Phil like, I think it was at least 120 odd bucks or whatever. I mean, it was a lot of wheeling.
And then look forward to the next box. Let's see how it goes. Holy crap! We just got an anonymous 10 subs over on Kick. Thank you to an anonymous sub gifter. That is much appreciated, and that means we'll be opening up the 2nd pack of cards tonight, the real-life Pokemon cards.
I've never run into this thing before. What is it, a money creature? Yeah, look. It's a money creature. It just throws money around. What the hell was that?
If you would like to contribute in some way, that would be super of you.
Shut the fuck up. You just got fucking ticket the subject, you idiot prick. Apparently Phil's... Oh god, he's live. The bad man's alive. And this is what he's rocking today. This is what he's wearing today. What the fuck? Morning show. Here we go. So yeah, I'm going to put the bad man on pause. 1.5 speed. Put him on pause. Build up the speed of juice. Oh god. I don't want to endure the bad man today. Gonna do anything else. I just enjoy otters.
You could become a member on YouTube or a sub on Kick. You could give some memberships or subs to your fellow viewer. You could do a super chat or a super sticker on YouTube. You could throw me some kicks on Kick. Or you could tip me via PayPal. Any of those things would be amazing and much appreciated if you like the content. You thought razzing was okay? Razzing is okay, but now you're lying. There's a difference between a razz, like a tease or a joke, or something that's outright meant to be like a shameful lie or insult or misrepresentation. Like you say, you never leave your house. No, that's what a fucking jealous shitbag detractor would say. Because you want to act like my life sucks. It doesn't. My life is amazing. So since you're jealous of me, you have to say shit like that to make it sound like my life sucks, even though it's amazing. Okay? It's a lie. So if you say that, you're banned.
Member bomb.
My biggest fans are idiots.
Oh, I mean, hilarious that Phil's tried. You know, I do leave my house once a week. I was like, okay, yeah, okay. Technically, that is never. I mean, that is not never. Yeah, you know what I mean? But yeah, there you go. But yeah, he's so part. And whenever fucking people mention him, leaves his fucking house, say, hey, how dare you? I do. Sometimes, occasionally. But thank you very much to Sideways Welshman for getting 5 members to the channel. It's not a free space right there. And those memberships have gone to Small Love Jr., Toxic Cherry Juice, Baron Von Kame, Dune Messiah, and Aussie's Game Room. So if you're one of those 5 who just got a membership, make sure that you thank Sideways Welshman for gifting you a membership. And of course, thank you Sideways for getting us a free space and supporting the stream. It is very much appreciated. Cheers for that. Now, Dragon said, I don't believe he leaves the house once a week. Dude keeps slipping and talking about how he has his groceries mailed to him. It has like the cat litter mailed to him, doesn't he? You know? I would believe Phil would get some groceries delivered to him that doesn't require it to be like fresh. Like frozen food, for example, you know? It kind of makes sense to kind of get things like fucking maybe juices, you know what I mean, or frozen foods to kind of get, you know, that kind of stuff. You know, but for fresh food though, you can't. Sometimes it is better done in person, you know. But I can definitely believe though that fucking it gets some stuff delivered to him just for convenience sake, you know. It makes sense to, for fuck's sake, you know.
And then you can kiss my hairy ass.
I'm just going to ban.
Yeah, admittedly, I think that the shirt's too loose. I'll agree with you there. I do think the shirt is too loose. It's my size, but it's still like sags and is too loose. And it came like that. It's not like I washed it and it stretched. It's just, I guess it's just not a good shirt. What can I say? Maybe once I work out for a year on this weight machine and I bulk up, maybe then the shirt will be more filled out.
Nope.
But what can I say?
Oh my god, he's drinking gin. Yes. As of now, guys, so far we're only opening 2 packs. We have 3 available. There's 1 pack left, but no one has contributed to open.
Who fucking cares?
So right now we're only going to be opening 2 packs at the end of the stream.
What the? Well, ladies and gentlemen, Canadian Gamer just dropped a $50 super chat. Holy crap, hold on. Right? $69.99 is $50.55. Dude, you've been insanely supportive tonight. Thank you. He says, here's for the final pack. Hope it's a goodie. All right, we're doing them all. That's it. We're done. All 3 packs tonight. Thank you to Canadian Gamer for all of the overwhelming amount of support tonight. I really appreciate that.
Is it a whale? It is a whale, because it has those whale-like teeth that filter things. It looks like cones. He's got a big old eyeball.
You guys have been insanely supportive and generous. All right? So I'm going to keep up with this hobby for now. As long as you guys are enjoying it. You know, I'm definitely enjoying doing it. Like, I think it's been fun in the last week and a half to learn all about these cards with all of you. And to have a great time. I mean, look, I invested all this stuff in it. All this equipment. I got another box on the way that's coming supposedly in 2 days. So, hey, we'll keep this up. Whenever we play a Pokemon game, I'll open a pack. Whenever we play the TCG game, I'll open a pack. if you guys contribute, I'll open a pack and we'll just keep it going. And maybe we will get something. Who knows, right? But I just wanted to show you realistically. All right? This is how it works. This is the hobby. You know, yikes. You're going to spend a lot and not get a lot. You know? You got to get lucky. Now.
Tomorrow, Pokemon Card Madness is on hold. I will not have any Pokemon cards tomorrow. Okay.
Spoiler alert, he has Pokemon cards. It arrived today. Brace yourselves for a bunch of shilling part 2.
Okay. So tomorrow, it will be a...
I don't know what set it called it. It called him like Flaminon or some push, I can't mind. Apparently it's more expensive than the last box he got. The Flaminon or whatever it was.
Fun day on the streams. Tomorrow we're going to be doing a morning show. If any new game trailers or anything hits as a result of these digital events that are going on, then I will react to said trailers.
It'd be nice if that was the case, but I don't think it'll be like that situation. Guys, thank you very much, guys, for liking the stream. 27 likes is a free space, so there we go. We're getting plenty of free spaces before we even start a bingo, which is definitely going to help us endure the bad man today.
During the morning show, okay? Then after that, it's the continuation of 007 First Light, which obviously I'm fascinated with this game.
Most people that I've seen have been very positive about the 007 game. You know what I mean? They seem to quite like it and they're quite pleased with the whole dynamic of it.
DSP, 1/2, tipped £1.
Oh god.
Look, I mean come on guys, I never leave the house because I'm a full-time streamer busting my ass every single day providing top quality content for you people and with all the deliveries bringing food, packages and everything right to my door.
Apparently that's part 1 of 2. So, yeah, apparently this is a 2-parter. And there's a second part coming right there.
DSP, 2/2, tipped £1. Why the hell would I waste gas money dealing with haters and trolls outside? It's just smarter this way.
I mean, I did see headlines today that gas money is risking and getting a lot more pricier because they're starting to run out of reserves, you know? It's starting to get really fucking sketchy. You know what I mean? So that sentence alone kind of makes sense. Why would you waste gas money when you don't need to go outside? Yeah, it's like fucking, it's getting a bit fucking, yeah, it's starting to really hit consumers, put it that way, you know what I mean? This whole crisis that could have been averted if you hadn't fucking done nothing, yeah. Yeah, this mismanufactured fucking global crisis. It could have been avoided, but there you go. Fuck me, man. Let's just not go down that route. Let's crack on. Thank you for that second indeed. So there we go. Thanks to DSP. So yeah, let's crack on with this compilation. Watch the last minute of it, and then we can start playing some bingo. So yeah.
And I want to see where it goes. My highlight clip for First Light already has over 7,600 views and climbing. You wondered where all my money went. It went to mobile games. It went to offshore gambling.
So you have been addicted to mobile games?
Yes, I have. The vast majority of my money goes towards that. All the money went to the mobile game. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me it's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it.
Well, fuck it, I love it. It is time to wait for the to play out so I can, yeah, because I can't interrupt it. Wait, the third part of the message.
DSP, 3/2, tipped £1. Exactly, the pignosis is working. Now give me $50 for this opinion you liked and agreed with.
Nah, I don't fucking think so, but thanks for the money, dummy. Fucking 3/2. Message 1 of 2, message 2 of 2, and message 3 of 2. You can't even fucking count, you fucking gin-addled prick. But there you go. Okay, thank you for the tip though, much appreciated. So there we go. Okay, it's time for us to start playing bingo. Okay, so anyways, yeah, the first number in chat I see, the number that I use to generate today's bingo card. Let's hopefully get a good card generated here. Oh wait, did I not save the centre square? I thought I had. Oh wait, wait, I need to reload this, I think. I need to reload the bingo card. Because I changed it. I changed the bastard thing because it should be showing this as a centre square instead. There you go. So yeah, I had to deal with it. So yeah, we have a new centre square, which is LTG. Flex's noodle arms is now a normal square. We can appear at any fucking time, okay? So there we go. The first number in chat I saw was 5 from Alex Tripper. So we're going to use that number, 5. And that number I'll be able to use for today's bingo square. So let's just randomise the background image. And then type 5 in here, and here we go. We need Phil to say and do the following on today's bingo stream. We need Phil to scratch his stash, him having dead air, him saying friends, interactive, and him getting at least $50+ in support. The second row is Phil explaining something, him saying subs, him giving some regular old-fashioned leaning manual ban, him making that annoying T sound. And him saying that being said, should that being said. The third row is Phil messing with his phone, him saying would argue, LTG, by the way, and the tractor or trolls. The fourth row is Phil saying necessarily, right now, momentum, react, and engagement. The fifth and final row is Phil saying, wow, you see, meaningful, schedule, and finally, king. That's the bingo card we have for today's stream. Now, of course, there's a variety of ways we can get free spaces to help us on our way to a full house bingo card. Wait, what? Do we have 6 free spaces already? Is that right? How do we have 6 already? No, but before I continue, I counted that right. We started off a day, I think we started today with 1, didn't we? Because it carried over from yesterday. Was that right? I'm trying to. I mean, I want to make sure I'm not fucking up the free spaces or anything. You know what I mean? I did reset it. I'm pretty sure. Because obviously I showed you that. I'm pretty sure as well. Can't we reset it because we had like, yeah, it must be right. It must be right. Yeah. You know, we got a free space for it. Yeah. Oh, that's what it was. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's what I'm forgetting. Then that's what I'm forgetting. Yeah. That was 3 spaces straight away. Yeah, okay. It makes sense now. It makes sense. Okay, so it was 3 from yesterday, not 1. That's what showing else. Okay, cool. So, well, fantastic. Anyway, okay, I can continue now. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't like miscounted or whatever I mean, so there we go. So yeah, there's a variety of ways we can get free spaces on the bingo stream. For example, for every 10 sips, snorts, or burps that Phil commits, we get a free space. For every 3 minutes and 20 seconds that Phil begs, we also get a free space. If Jade shows up to Phil streaming and Phil says hi to Jade, not only do you get a free space for that, but to celebrate a free space we get to enjoy this animation.
Squeak, squeak,
Hi Jade.
A free space.
If Satan shows up and Phil says hi to Satan, not only do you get a free space for that, but to celebrate that, we get this animation.
What's up, Satan? Good to see ya.
So Phil's in charge of ways we can get free spaces, but you guys are also in charge of ways we can get free spaces too. For example, for every 5 new or new members we have the bingo streams, we get a free space. I'm trying to go through my usual spiel. I've been interrupted by a tap again, and this time it's Cat, for fuck's sake.
Cat the Time Traveller tipped £1.
That's not good.
June 29th, 1995. Sampung Department Store in Socho District, Seoul, South Korea. You wouldn't believe it. I wanted to go shopping there and somebody forgot to put down a wet floor sign. Going back to the present, it got too chaotic here.
Why? If I Google June 29th, 1995 in Seoul, why am I going to guess it's going to be about an earthquake? Hold on. Hold on. On June 29th, 1995, a Sampung department store in the Seocho district of Seoul, South Korea, suffered a catastrophic structural failure leading to its total collapse. Tragic event resulted in 502 deaths and 957. Jesus Christ, man, Jesus Christ. That is dark as all hell. That is so dark. Jesus.
Jade's wheelchair tipped £1. Did I hear squee?
Oh, God. I mean, we get a free space for that, for this recent tip. This tip right here, where E is a free space. Still though, that 1995 soul one, that was too dark for my liking, personally, you know. It's just, I mean, it's such a random, obscure reference, but that was fucking dark as hell, man, you know. Jesus, man. Hold on. The E's are almost done. Squeak, basically. Yes, you did hear squeak. So there we go. that tip message right there, that last one was, did I hear squeak? But it was elongated. You know, so there you go. So
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Thank you very much to Fox for popping that 3 month bingo banner message saying, oh, look at this, look at that, indeed, look at you being a member 3 months, very kind of you indeed. Here's that, very kind of you. So there we go. Oh yeah, I was trying to explain ways we can get free spaces, of course. So Phil's responsible for some ways we can get free spaces, but the rest of it is controlled by you guys as well. For example, for every 5 new reunion members who have the bingo streams, we get a free space. Sideways, we also been gifted 5 members earlier on, that was 1 free space, and Fox has popped their membership renewal message. So 4 more new reunion members, we're getting our free space. For every 5 super chats of any level, we get a free space as well. For every £5 in tips, we get a free space. We've had a few of those so far today. And of course, in my opinion, the best way to get free spaces on bingo is just to like the damn stream. 25 likes gives us 1 free space, which we already have secured. 50 likes gets us 2 more free spaces, 75 likes gets an additional 3 free spaces, and 100 likes on bingo would get us 4 more free spaces on top of all of that. And yeah, and of course, because we have 25 likes already and we have free space for that, we celebrate getting free spaces on bingo. But get you guys liking the stream with an animation, and I think today we should let them motherfucking trumpets play. Do it again! I personally think those trumpets aren't loud enough. I might make them very loud again. I think they need to be fucking loud, you know. I kind of miss the fucking trumpets being loud as fuck, you know. I just think, if you guys think it's too loud, I think you guys are just a bunch of fucking pussies are thinking it's too fucking loud, you know. I might make them fucking loud as shit again, I don't know. I'll think of it, I'll bear it in mind, you know, but yeah, there we go. So yeah, so as I said, so you guys are in charge of some of ways we can get free spaces, but the rest of it is controlled by Phil, and as bizarre about the functions as well, so I'm big and like that little bitch that he is, so there you go. Now, of course, there's some more things to explain, but I'm going to let AI Marble Phil, but I'll explain it all for us right now, so take it away, you weird looking prick.
Hello, AI Phil here in the digital flesh for Bingo Baddies Marbles game. By entering the exclamation point marbles in chat, or scroll down the description in the video to get the link to enter. At the end of each month, a first, second, and third prize winner will win a cash prize. Now, if we get a full house on the bingo card, marbles will run to determine a winner for that day, and will win a prize on the wheel, which could be used for future games. It's just that easy.
Good stuff indeed. If you haven't yet got your own comment locked in and secured, make sure you do it now. Somebody was actually surprised that you had to fucking leave a comment to get a marble. Even though I repeat this thing every single fucking day, you know. Somebody was like, wait a second, you need to leave a comment? I was like, aye, I say that shit every single fucking day before bingo starts. I was kind of hoping the message would have fucking sunk in by now, you know. Yeah, so yeah. I get mine to fair. If I do this, I mean, I say the same thing every fucking day, and I guess some people just kind of tune out if I'm saying the same thing every fucking day because it's the same sort of fucking words. But yeah, leave a comment on that community post if you want your own marble. You know, simple as that. You know, so there we go. I have seen spoilers in the future, by the way. Phil uses the term baby mama several times today in reference to LTG, and it's just as bad as you'd think. This is why I've got LTG as a center square. I had a feeling, I had a strong fucking feeling, and Phil has not let me down. He is that fucking predictable, yeah. But yeah, if we do get a full house today, of course, yeah, the winning marble can win one of these prizes, like a Scottish soundboard pass, an intro shout out, a marble ticket, or a full house ticket. Current prize winners include people such as Louch v Britannia, having a soundboard pass. Dijo Dan also has a soundboard pass, as does Yorkshire Walker. So there we go. Anyway, I think I've covered all the bases. There's only one thing we have to do before we start playing bingo today, and that's for us to press the random Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle once more.
Oh, shut the fuck up!
On that note, it is time for us to start playing bingo. Good luck, everybody. We might need it. And I generally, if Phil is as boring today as he was yesterday, I generally might just derail myself by just fucking playing random games just to fucking break up the boredom. But here we fucking go.
Good morning, everyone. How y'all doing? Welcome to the DSP Morning Show here on DSP Gaming. Today is Tuesday, the 2nd of June, 2026. What's up and good morning? How y'all doing? I hope that you're doing well. What a day. What a day we have in store, folks. Lots going on, for sure. All right, on today's morning show, there'll be a few topics discussed. First of all, we're just building up some attendance because today's first gameplay stream is the continuation of 007 First Light. Now, I gave my early opinions on this game last week in a highlight clip. That highlight clip has done over 8,000 views and climbing since I put it out back on Saturday. Obviously, that's great. I'm glad that it's doing some views on the channel because this channel usually doesn't pull in good views, to be honest. So that's excellent. Now, my opinion on the game was far from positive, but I was only 5 hours in. What's going to happen as we continue with First Light? Will it get better? Will it stay kind of sloppy? I don't know. We're going to find out as we play today, and I'm sure that some people will have their eyes on the stream to say, you know, what happens as I continue to play the game. But in addition to the gameplay that we're going to be doing today, there's quite a few things going on if you're not aware. First off, today is Sony's State of Play. Particularly this week of June is incredibly heavy with gaming news because this is the week that it used to be E3. But now, of course, E3 is gone. There's no more E3. And in its place, we have a series of individual digital events covering the various different game developers and studios. So today it's Sony's turn. So later this afternoon, they'll be dropping a bunch of information, including an update on Wolverine. Later in the week, there's Summer Game Fest. And I believe over the weekend is Xbox. So over the course of this week, what I will be doing on my morning shows and or Level 1 podcast installments is covering all of those announcements that you guys think are interesting. So particularly today, no, I will not be live reacting to the Sony State of Play. I have live reacted to it before. It doesn't really work. People aren't too interested in seeing me do live reacts. What people like is when I will individually react to a trailer and give you my thoughts on it then and there after the fact. That way we're not stuck watching an insanely long presentation with a bunch of bloat and filler and garbage, okay? So,
as opposed to your bloat and filler and garbage.
That's happening today, but we will be reacting to it on tomorrow's Level 1 podcast. So, if you want to see me react to Wolverine and or anything from today's Sony State of Play, come back tomorrow morning, and on the Level 1 podcast, I will be giving my thoughts, okay? Cool. Now, in addition to that, we got a big positive update. Are we ready for this? Ladies and gentlemen, my next box of Pokemon cards have arrived early. That's right. I went out of my way to get the very, very valuable box of cards that you guys told me you wanted me to get next. You said, don't do the regular Mega Evolution set. You've already done that, and there's not much in that set regardless. Get a set where you have it.
The guilt-tripping foundations have been laid super duper early. You guys asked for it. You guys wanted it. So you guys make sure you fucking pay for it. I'm going to rewind this to count this as a beg.
Ladies and gentlemen, my next box of Pokemon cards have arrived early. That's right. I went out of my way to get the very, very valuable box of cards that you guys told me you wanted me to get next. You said, don't do the regular Mega Evolution set. You've already done that, and there's not much in that set regardless. Get a set where you have a high chance, well, not high chance, but you have a chance of getting something of high value. So I did. I listened to your feedback, and this is the Phantasmal Flames box, which features that special Mega Evolution Charizard. I think that's the X version, as the highlighted chase card of the set. And apparently, for what I'm to understand, that is worth over $1,000. Yes. Will we get that card? No. At least based off the track record of when we went ahead and we got the box of Mega Evolution, I got almost nothing in that box, right? Like almost nothing at all. So I would not be surprised if with this box we don't get anything good. Just being honest, okay? But let's see how it goes. All right. And I'm excited to start opening packs of this new set. I have the new binder. Hold on.
Who fucking cares?
This is a brand new binder for Phantasmal Flames cards. We'll start putting them in immediately once we start opening packs, okay? So, I'm good to go. I'm ready. I'm set. So how's it going to work? Well, similarly to the first box, whenever we play a game that's related to Pokemon, or we play the trading card sim game, I'm going to open a pack as part of that stream, okay? It'll be part of the content. But if you want to see me start to open these cards right away for a $50 contribution, I will pop this sucker open the seal on the box, and we will open cards. Like, we'll do it on this very stream right now during the DSP morning show. We can do it right now, okay? So, you guys let me know. Contribute. Let's see if you want to do it on this stream. We could do it on this very stream. So it's $50. That could be 10 subs on Kick, 5,000 kicks on Kick, a $50 super chat, a $50 super sticker, $50 tip, or 17 memberships. And I will open my first pack. You'll have the honor of me popping open the seal on this guy, taking a look at what the packs look like, because I have no clue what the pack art is or anything like that. We'll inspect to see if it looks like reseals or, you know, legit packs. I assume it's legit packs. It looks like officially the real seal on the box and everything like it's supposed to be. So we'll see how it goes. Okay? Let's go. Let's go. Let's get some Phantasmal Flames packs on this very stream this morning. Hopefully you guys are excited. I mean, like I said, I basically went crazy to buy these because it's expensive, and I tried to rush delivery, and it finally showed up. So, there you go. Okay. Phantasmal Flames, baby. Let's go. Okay. So that's going on today, as of this stream. All right. Now, also,
apparently, we're 20 minutes behind live DSP, but no one has fucking fallen for it yet. Phil has not received a $50 due contribution yet. You know what I mean? Still, it's early days. He did start the stream a bit earlier than usual, you know what I mean? So, give it time. But yeah, who fucking cares?
You know I gotta talk about it, alright? It's the...
Okay, and yeah,
You're
here you
fucking
go.
stupid and deserve to die.
I could have said it better myself. Thank you very much to Alex Tripper for the $5 super chat. It says there's only 2 cards for anything in that set. Charizard $80, Dawn $40, everything else is $30 or less. People have to remember, Phil is not getting these boxes to try and fucking find one of these super duper rare cards. The whole point of him in these boxes is to fleece his fucking audience for as much money as possible, you know? Now, if his audience fucking had any sense to them, they would just fucking wait patiently and enjoy seeing these fucking get opened on like a Pokemon stream, you know? After all, Pokemon's a hot new game, you know what I mean? And like, so why not, you know? So yeah, but it's just, I mean, we'll have to wait and see what happens. It's not sustainable, and it's going to run out very fucking quickly, you know? So, I mean, sure, it'd be a flex from, if it does actually pull a card, it'd be a big flex from as well, but his main priority, his number one priority of these boxes is not to fucking find that, though. It's to try and milk and squeeze as much money from his audience as possible, you know? He is determined to fucking get as much out of them as possible with this fucking method. And thank you to Alex for another $5 which says yes and no. He said last night that he has no plan on selling them now, but in future he might sell them. It's just a retirement plan. Retirement plan. Oh, for God's sake. This binder has my retirement plan. What do you mean it's only worth 10 cents?
The talk of the internet right now, literally overnight, this blew up on the internet.
Oh, God. LTG drama. LTG drama incoming. Remember, he prides himself on not fucking capitalizing on someone else's bad day to have a good day himself.
And so I have to address it, okay? Let's go. Let's just do it. Let's just get the elephant out of the room so we can relax for the rest of the show. All right. Yesterday, Low Tier God went to court. Yes, that's real. That's not like a video a detractor made. Well, it is. But it's not like a video that's made up. It's not that like it's some silly meme story made by AI. It's not Sora AI garbage, okay? It's real. Yesterday, Low Tier God went to court and had a public hearing, which you would think he would have known that it would have been public. You see, whenever you go to court, unless for some reason it's a very serious thing that a judge deems, hey, this needs to be closed the door, in general, okay? When you go to court, it's public. It's recorded. It's sometimes broadcast on the internet. It's archived. It's uploaded. People can see the court case after the fact. And what happened was, Dale, because that is his real name, is Dale, went to court and had his entire case broadcast on the internet. Now, being that he's a lolcow like me, it means that everyone micro-scrutinizes everything this guy's involved in. And in this...
And you don't! And you fucking don't! You fucking hyper-analyze this fucking room. The fucking, the foam background, the fucking cat toys he's got, the fucking, like, cupboard, closet doors, whatever. Like, you were fucking crazy with the analyzation you had of his fucking stream setup, Phil.
This case, I don't actually think anyone really knew what he was going to court for or understood. To be honest, when I found out, I was shocked. Okay? So for those who don't know the situation with Low Tier God, he's a live streamer who basically every time he goes on stream produces himself as some kind of a big shot. He's essentially a
I remind you of anyone? I remind you of anyone?
narcissist, okay? He's the best fighting game player.
Phil is calling someone else a narcissist. Fucking... Bruh.
Stream produces himself as some kind of a big shot. He's essentially a narcissist, okay? He's the best fighting game player of all time. No one could possibly ever beat him in a match. Anyone who does, it's only because of this excuse, that excuse, this excuse, that excuse. Okay? Like, literally, you could never ever beat him if this was Street Fighter 4 or Street Fighter 5. It's only because we're playing Street Fighter 6 and this game is junk. That's why you're beating him. But then you beat him in Street Fighter 5, but you'll never beat him in Third Strike. But then you beat him in Third Strike.
Says the person that fucking bitches and whines and moans at fucking people using online tactics. No matter what the fucking game is. Phil, you're not any better. It's just like you. For real, for real.
But you could never beat him in Tiddlywinks. You know? That's how he is. Keep in mind, I've challenged this guy to matches to which he stated the only way he would ever play me is for $5,000.
Yeah, Phil, make it work as well. You can afford it. Go on. Pay up, bitch.
I said, well, I'll play it for $5,000, but the winner takes it. You don't just get it for playing me. The winner takes the money. He didn't like that. So then he started making public challenges about, like, he'll only play me if I squat a certain amount of weight, which is really bizarre. Because why do you care about a guy's physique unless you're gay? It's very weird behavior, okay? So anyway.
Excuse me. Says the person who's constantly fucking flexing in the stream. Hey, look, guys. Look at my little arms. There's some definition to it now, kind of. There we go. oh my. I can't handle this. I can't handle this. I'm losing my goddamn mind already.
In regards to Low Tier God, I've covered him before. I've done a whole stream about him on April Fool's Day. I've talked about him in the past and how he fakes his affluence, meaning he shows on screen a ton of subs and all of that, and they're all fake or they are way undervalued. So he'll say he has 4,000 active subscribers that are paying, but each subscriber is probably less than $1, meaning he doesn't even make $4,000 in a month. Hence, it's faked affluence. It's staged. It's all smoke and mirrors. He has a stream.
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Stream that claims to have thousands of viewers, but the chat doesn't even move at all. So obviously they're not real. They're bots. And
Phil, you have over 220,000 subscribers in your fucking channel, and yet you've only got 160 people watching your live stream. Then just, don't throw stones in glass houses, boy.
We could talk about this till the cows come home, but I already have, so there's no reason to really beat a dead horse here. The reason that we're bringing this up is very simple. Yesterday he went to court. His entire court case was publicized.
The reason you bring it up is because you want something to talk about, which is nothing. Someone's had a fucking dramatic. There's a whole bunch of drama going on in someone else's life, which has nothing to do with you. But you just can't help yourself. Because if someone's having a bad day and you can dunk in them, you're going to fucking capitalize on that. Hello, LTG. I don't like LTG, right? Just to be clear, LTG is a scummy fucking prick, alright? But I do think that they have handled DSP superbly. Phil has tried his best, time and time and time again, to fucking bait LTG into doing something. And LTG just fucking, for the most part, ignores the fuck out of him, you know? The only time that LTG addresses DSP is if somebody else fucking brings up DSP, and LTG will have a quick word about it and he'll move the fuck on. He doesn't go his way, it seems, to fucking talk about DSP. And Phil he hates that. Phil wants LTG to be more obsessed with him. Like he's obsessed with him.
And put on the internet publicly. And he was exposed for a lie that he has been telling for years on his streams because he had to publicly admit the truth of it in front of a judge. Okay? Now, I personally can say that I have been down this path before. The path of...
Of course you've got to make it about yourself. Why wouldn't you make it about yourself? Oh my god. Jesus. Oh, shut the fuck up, Phil, you know? As I like, is the LTG drama interesting? Yes, but I'm not going to get too involved in it all because I'm a tourist, you know what I mean? I'm not going to fucking pretend to care that much about the LTG drama, you know? Because it'd be kind of fake, you know what I'm saying? But here's Phil. I wonder what Phil's next highlight stream will be about.
Okay, someone's in my personal business. They shouldn't be, because what they're talking about has nothing to do with me or my content on the internet. So I don't know why someone would bring it up. I don't know why we would even talk about it, so just lie about it. Okay? And so, over the years, there's been little white lies here or there that sadly have kind of blown up in my face over time. I mean, notably the one that most people bring up to this day is mobile games. That I used to say, no, I don't play mobile games. I don't spend money on mobile games. I don't do anything there. And then, of course, people got insanely obsessed with this minutia, which has nothing to...
No, you're proven to be a fucking lying sack of shit. You claimed you didn't fucking play a game. Oh, wait, by the way, you were playing the game. You claim you didn't spend money in the game. Yeah, you spent money in the game. You are proven to have spent hundreds of thousands of dollars in the game. Phil, the detractors called it. You said they were lying, and the detractors were telling the truth the whole time. Shock horror, Phil lied. Again. That's what he always fucking does. Phil Burnell is a person, a human being that cannot be fucking trusted. You cannot trust a fucking word that comes out this fucking snake's fucking mouth. And I cannot emphasize that point enough. You cannot trust a single fucking thing this fucking cunt says. Anything he says ever about anything cannot be fucking trusted. Because he is fucking known to lie about the most fucking ridiculous, stupid fucking shit possible. He's lied about fucking whaling in a fucking mobile game just to fucking save face. He was going for a bankruptcy, and he lied to everyone about fucking whaling in a fucking mobile game while having a bankruptcy. Thank goodness the bankruptcy didn't stop him from fucking whaling away in that fucking game, you know? He has lied about fucking parents dying. I need to go home and see my parents. Maybe the last time I fucking seen them. That was a lie, just so I could fucking get married. You know, he's lied about fucking having a pet cat. And the reasons he's lied for so fucking much about so much different random shit. And the fundamental question, of course, the big question, of course, is why does he feel the need to lie so fucking much? It's so weird. So it's like, the most, as I said, the most confusing lie, the confusing lie he's told, in my opinion, when he first revealed Jasper Kitty, when Jasper was revealed for $2,000, you know, he told his audience, by the way, I've had Jasper for a while, I've had somebody looking after him while we were in Connecticut getting married, you know. So it's at the time of the Jasper reveal, Jasper been there a good while, even before they were married, you know. Fast forward to the end of last year, and Phil says, we didn't have Jasper before we were married. We got Jasper after we were married. It's like, wait, what? You said you had somebody look after him before, Phil. Before you... Why would you lie about something it's not even an important thing. It's not an important thing, but it kind of emphasizes fucking how much he lies, though. You know? Was the first thing a lie? Was the second thing a lie? Were they both a fucking lie? You cannot trust a fucking thing that comes out this fucking snake's fucking mouth. Anyway, sorry. And Zarnock has said I'm peacing out because, you know, Zarnock needed I think we all... Yeah, fucking detox. Zarnock is saying he need a detox. Sonny, Sonny's also implying they might want a detox. I don't fucking blame you. I am definitely on the fucking verge of needing a detox myself from the bad man. He is driving me fucking nuts. You know what I mean? So I do feel like I need a fucking prolonged, sort of, you know, like a wee small mini break from the bad man, you know? I was thinking about doing it this week, you know what I mean? And I still might. We'll see how the rest of this fucking week goes, but yeah. If Phil annoys me too much, I might just say no more bingo until, like, you know, I don't know. Maybe Friday or something, I don't know.
To do with my streams or content, and they did basically every possible thing they could to make my life miserable to try to prove that I play mobile games. Okay? Don't know why, because it really has nothing to do with anything. So, you know, socially engineer some of my accounts to try to get access to them, and hack into, well, not hack, but actually work for my ISP company to turn my internet on and off during live streams.
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
I'm not kidding, that actually happened. And more crazy stuff that has happened to me over the years with these people who are absolutely obsessed with me and they're just nuts, okay?
Anybody care what this guy thinks?
No! So, I can tell you, from personal experience, I understand how you can tell a little white lie and think it's no big deal, let's just get past it and get back to my content. But then people hyperfixate on that white lie, and that lie gets blown up exponentially because it's just the thing you've lied about all along. Okay? Now I know it is far safer, all right, to just be honest about this kind of stuff, particularly if it has nothing to do with your content. You know what I'm saying? Just be like, yeah, all right, whatever, I play mobile games, moving on. As opposed to lying about it, okay? In particular, what we're talking about here with LTG is that over the years, he has been accused of having a child, and that he doesn't take care of the child. He apparently is owed back child support and hasn't paid it, and that basically he's a deadbeat dad. That's what the people on the internet accuse this guy of. Now, does any of that have to do with his content? No. If you're tuning into an LTG stream to see him rage at fighting games and put on his clown show and lie about how affluent he is and all of that, you know, it has nothing to do with that. So you can still enjoy laughing at LTG and his content and not have to delve into his personal affairs in life. But sadly, when you're someone who presents yourself publicly on the internet every single day, people tend to want to dig in. All right. And in this case, the fact that he has lied over the years, always saying, no, I don't have a child. This is all a lie. This is some random hoe on the internet who's making this up and is clout chasing and wants to get attention and wants to make money off my name. That's what he's been saying all along. And the problem with that is people will not let it go because they feel like, hey, if you're really a deadbeat dad, if you have a kid, you're not taking care of him. And here you are, you know, shit talking the mother and everything. That's awful. I mean, there's so many things that have been thrown around that supposedly he said. I don't know what's true and not because I don't sit around watching the guy's streams all day. But let me just tell you, I've seen some clips that are pretty.
Well, but those clips may be out of context. Why is it fair for you to fucking judge that as being factual and truthful and honest when you bitch and whine and moan about the track clips being out of context all the time? That doesn't seem very fair. Wouldn't you rather have LTG be treated the same way you are treated, basically? Why are the tractor clips with LTG fair game, but the tractor clips with you not fair game?
Pretty nasty stuff. And the truth is, if he doesn't have a kid and he said this stuff, one day that kid's gonna see it. And that kid's gonna be like, oh my God, I can't believe that my dad talks like this. And this is the kind of guy that he is on the internet, you know, whether it's a show or not, you know, he's saying some heinous stuff. Okay? Now, the reason the whole internet is abuzz is because yesterday LTG went to court for something that you probably never would have expected. He went to court representing himself, trying to get a restraining order against his baby mama. Yes, he filed this lawsuit against her. He wants a restraining order against the baby mama. And you might say, well, what on earth is that about? Well, in this 20 minutes that's been put out on the internet, basically, in a nutshell, I'll just summarize what it is. He presents to the judge evidence that this woman basically has tried to participate in organized harassment against him. That she sits on a Discord server full of his detractors, and they literally plan things. Like, she feeds them personal information. Like, she confirms his address. She confirms the gym that he actually goes to work out. She tells them information about him, and then they use that to try to actually catch him in real life and take pictures and harass him. Okay? So, the truth is, who knows if any of it is true or not, but he presented this judge with Discord screen printouts and chat printouts and things like that. And the judge is like, I can't read any of this. This is tiny, microscopic text that if you try to blow it up, it's like peach fuzz. I can't read it. This isn't evidence of anything. But eventually, through about 20 minutes of talking with his judge and explaining the situation, it was him and his baby mama was there in court, but she wasn't on camera, apparently. So apparently during this, the judge came to the conclusion there is grounds here for a restraining order. That, yes, this is evidence that this woman is talking with your detractors and conspiring, giving personal information about you out that's allowing them to systematically harass you. Okay? And the judge actually granted a 3-year restraining order against his baby mama, basically saying you can't talk about any of his personal information, including his address, his social security number, any financial information, anything you may be privy to because you were in a relationship with this guy. You can't tell anyone about that at all, or you're violating this court order. You can't go and interact with the guy at all in person. In fact, basically what's been laid out is the only time that he can interact with her is if they're talking about spending time with the daughter. Now, you heard what I just said, right? Spending time with the daughter, right? Why am I talking about that? Because guess what? In this court case, right there in front of the judge, LTG, Dale Wilson, admitted to the judge that that is his daughter that he shares with this woman. So the thing is, if he's seeking out this restraining order and he really feels like this is the best thing for him, more power to him. If he is getting systematically harassed by this person and she is giving out his personal info and his detractors are now getting it and they're messing with him, that's messed up. That would be really messed up. Imagine if I had a family member or someone from my past who was doing that. Yeah, I might seek out that kind of thing too, because that should not be possible. That someone who you basically trusted is now completely screwing you over, okay? So he got the restraining order, but he had to admit publicly that this girl is his daughter. And the weird part about that is he must have known that was going to happen, right? So he knew going into this, seeking the restraining order, that this was going to be a exposed moment for him.
Hey, Phil, how about you talk to Kat about freaking restraining orders? I don't know, she knows a thing or two about restraining orders. You revealed that information publicly. Remember when Phil revealed to everyone that Kat has a restraining order against her ex? And nobody knew this. Nobody would have known this either. But Phil Burnell just had to make that information public for reasons unknown. I think Phil was trying to use Kat to try and feel pity at himself or something, get pity, I don't know how it was, yeah. But yeah, thanks to Phil Burnell, he revealed very private information about Kat's own restraining order against Subaru Man, her ex.
That all these years that he had lied to his viewers, saying he doesn't have a daughter, there is no anthropoid, I don't have an anthropoid, because that's what he calls her on his streams, which is ridiculous, okay? He knew that he was going to basically blow up his lie and show that he'd been lying all the time. Now, here's the thing, because I want to be honest about it, all right?
Here's the thing, Phil, there is something to be said here as to someone's online presence. I'm not trying to fucking defend LTG in the slightest bit of way. When LTG is doing their thing online, when they're fucking doing their whole stream shtick online, are they Dale Sparrow or whatever his fucking name is, or Dale Wilson or whatever his fucking name? Is that who he is, or is he low tier god? You know what I'm saying? Now, Phil Burnell, when he goes online, tries to fucking portray himself as Phil Burnell, DSP Gaming, the Combo DSP. Like, there is no facade, there is no mask. He tries his best to separate business and real life, but he claims that whenever he does a stream, whatever, he's being 100% honest all the time. Is LTG, when he streams, is that a persona? Is that a character? You know? Now, it's kind of weird in a way. I mean, because some people will claim that even if they're fucking using their own identity on a TV show, and if they're using their real name on a TV show, that person they're portraying on a TV show, even if it's based on reality, you know, they'll still claim that's a character, you know, and it's not actually meant to represent them, you know. So, as I'm saying, LTG could have that, of course, as something to fall back on, you know what I mean? I don't know, you know.
I do feel that this really is not going to affect him negatively when it comes to his supporters and viewers. I don't think his supporters and viewers care. I think the people that like LTG will show up to his streams to hang out, to laugh at his antics when he plays fighting games, to see his react content or whatever you want to call it, and they're going to continue to support him whether he has a daughter or not. I don't think they care, and I think that he will continue his content and be unaffected in that way, okay? But sadly, what's going to happen now is every detractor on the planet has been proven correct with what they've been saying all these years, and now they're going to have a field day with this.
And heaven fucking forbid detractors will ever prove them right. Because we can't, lolcows can't allow that. That's the worst thing to ever happen to a lolcow. When you have to admit detractors right. Isn't that right, Phil? You didn't want to ban Derek. But you had no choice but to ban Derek, because that meant you proved us right all along. And you hated that.
So, even though he got the restraining order legally placed against his baby mama, sadly, I think what's going to happen here is the harassment might get worse. So, my question is, what was he thinking? Like, legit, what was he thinking to doing this restraining order? Because I don't think it's really going to change much in regards to his situation, in regards to his baby mama, but I do think that this might now blow up and become the big thing that he's been a liar all this time. Okay? And, I just, you know, I think it's pretty crazy. So,
lolcow lies, big fucking deal. We don't care. Look, LTG fucking runs his mouth all fucking time anyway, so it's not a big fucking deal. Megalodon in YouTube chat for Phil said, I don't see how this man's courtroom family drama is any of your business, dude. This is a grimy Jerry Springer vibe, you know. My Curie Plays says, oh, we're doing drama content. I thought that was just a DSP React thing, you know. Yeah, and yeah, people calling Phil out for this, and of course Phil doesn't care. Phil doesn't care that he's getting called out for hypocrisy because he is a huge fucking hypocrite. And he always will be.
in this regard, it's wild what's going on, to be honest, okay? Like, it's crazy because you never expected that this was going to happen, that there's going to be a public court case that was going to be put out there. It's the first time people have really seen LTG outside of him on streams, right? There's no, like, not a lot of content of him doing stuff outside of just being on a stream, right?
Because fucking talking, you fucking hermit cunt. You ban somebody fucking just because you fucking claim they don't leave the house at all. You banned them because you leave the house once a week. That's more than never leaving the house. Banned.
So, you know, that was weird. And he's dressed in this vest. Instead of like having a nice shirt and tie and looking professional, he's dressed in this weird looking like cheap vest. That's like probably like, you know.
Okay, there's a fucking looking. I thought there was nothing wrong. I thought of how LTG looked. Hold on. Let's see if I can find a fucking. Hold on. In case you haven't seen it yet, we'll see if I can fucking find. Because obviously it was. There it is here.
Older.
This looks not bad. You know? This is the video, you know? I'll tell you what, his arms are looking a lot fucking better than Phil's are. You know?
As Charlie gets older.
I think it's actually, am I crazy in thinking that actually looks okay? It looks a lot more professional than fucking DSP does anyway, that's for sure. DSP wishes he could fucking fill out a shirt and vest like this. DSP strives to fucking look this buff wearing a shirt. It never happens for him though, no matter how much he tries and tries to angle his arm towards a camera. It never fucking works. You know? But yeah, as I said, there's a whole bunch of shit here, you know. Whole bunch of shit here, so yeah, this...
Older.
A lot... This got 33,000 likes, by the way. There's 33,000 likes on Twitter, this clip here, 2.5-minute clip here. And yeah, they're trying to order the water to him. Better call deal. But there you go, but Jesus, man. But Phil, of course, Phil being the ever dedicated follower of fashion, you know. Phil knows about looking good in stream. Look at him right now. He's a pinnacle professionalism and looking fantastic on streams, as you can tell.
In this vest, instead of like having a nice shirt and tie and looking professional, he's dressed in this weird looking like cheap vest that's like probably like, you know, nylon or pleather or something. It's very bizarre. Let's put it that way. But here's the thing. I'm not going to react to this live. I'm not going to sit here and pick the guy.
You just did. You literally just did. What do you mean? I'm not going to. Are you? What the fuck do you call this then? What in the fuck do you call my fucking? Oh my god! I'm getting a headache. I'm going autos. Save me. I'm not going to react to this. You literally just fucking did. You fucking idiot. I'm losing my fucking mind. Fucking hell. Oh, for Christ, man. Okay, let's just get through it. Let's just get through it.
Apart, because here's the thing. I think it's messed up. I don't think that any of this ever should have been on the internet. I don't think that his personal information, his personal life should be exposed to those on the internet, because I've been through the same shit. I've had my own personal stuff that I never intended to ever talk about on the internet or have a part of any of my content been pulled onto the internet publicly. And it's incredibly frustrating, because do you think that years and years ago, when I went ahead and said, hey, I don't play mobile games, that was going to blow up into something that everyone was going to talk about for like 5 straight years, and they were going to harass me constantly about it and all that?
I mean, the fact is you lied profuse about it, and it's like, okay, here is why there's a problem with it, okay? There is nothing wrong with you playing mobile games whatsoever, okay? But, okay, I think we can all agree, Phil playing mobile games, no big deal, okay? And that on its own, okay? It's like, we can agree on that. If it was just about that, perfectly fine, you do you, if that's your spare time, enjoy mobile games. It's the fact that he spent hundreds of thousands of dollars, which most of which were given to him by fans, during things like through bankruptcies, and through him begging for fucking to pay for internet bill and grocery bills and be able to fucking afford eating out with his wife, you know what I mean? All the begging that Phil fucking put his audience through to hit certain goals and all that shit, you know what I mean? And what was Phil doing with a big chunk of that fucking money? He was throwing it on fucking mobile games. So, you playing these games wasn't a problem, Phil. It was you fucking wailing away the audience's fucking money they gave to you, the fucking goodness of their fucking hearts, thinking you fucking need it. Every time you fucking said you had 2 big bills coming up. Who did I fucking go to? Bill Goldberg and fucking, you know, Billy Gunn? I don't know. Where did I fucking go? 2 wrestlers in a fucking mobile game, you know? Hashtag save the house. Don't forget that, you know what I mean? I might lose the fucking house. Well, the problem was always about the money behind the addiction that you had for these mobile games. Play mobile games as much as you fucking want, Phil. Play it to your heart's content. But you lied to your audience for years and years and years about not fucking playing the game. We were telling people, all the distractors guilty of is telling the truth. That you were spending a shit ton of money on this game and your addiction from Supercard carried over to WWE Champions. You said it wasn't true. You said it was false. You begged your audience to fucking believe you. And then lo and behold, years later, you admit it's true. And then you think, okay guys, we can move on, no big fucking deal. No, Phil, no. It's not as simple as that, you know? It was never about the fucking mobile games, it was more about the fucking fact you lied to your audience about why you fucking needed the fucking money from them. $300+ per fucking day practically, from them, every single fucking day, for years and years and years. At least half of which sometimes went to the fucking mobile games. Fuck off. Just fuck the fuck off, you greedy fucking cunt. I just can't. Oh hell, man. Christ. Hopefully he's finished with his fucking segment and hopefully we can fucking move on from it, but I'm getting... I feel like doing anything else. Like, I feel like doing literally anything else and fucking listening to him anymore today.
No, of course not. I thought it was just some dumb thing. Let's get out of the way and let's play games again, right? But sadly, I learned the hard way that little white lie can blow up and turn into a ginormous problem, okay? So all I will say is, in my advice to anyone out there on the internet who's a creator, okay? If something is being talked about and it's your personal shit and you don't want it talked about on the internet, all right? You basically have 2 ways to go about it. Way number 1 is to just tell the truth. And look, the truth might hurt and the truth might be a little dirty and the truth might be a little embarrassing. But it's better to get the truth out there so that you don't have people A-logging you, stalking you, obsessing about you, and trying to find ways to get information that isn't really theirs to have, and to mess with you to try to figure out what's really going on and to disprove what you're saying, okay? It's better to tell the truth and fess up than to have to basically create this web of lies for yourself. It's not pretty. It's pretty messed up to have to go through that shit, okay? So it's that simple. That's my advice. Or number 2, completely ignore it. Don't ever address it. Just don't talk about it at all. It is much better to ignore or to tell the truth than to ever lie. And that is what I have learned over the years as a creator. I've been through it, where nonstop harassment, and I will take the blame for it because again, the shit that I've gone through.
Well, if you're getting nonstop harassment, it's because you're fucking nonstop lying. You're always fucking lying. It's like fucking breathing for you, for fuck's sake.
I feel like I've kind of been a trailblazer almost every step of the way. When I first started as a YouTuber back in the day, what happened? Well, I was one of the first people to do improv commentary. I didn't know how to do it, so I did it the wrong way. I was saying horrible sexualized comments and generalized racial comedy and things, and now today people call me out for that. Well, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was an idiot, and I was trying to entertain a teen audience. I did all the...
Well, you were literally a grown-ass man. And you weren't the first content creator to fucking do this either. There was other content creators fucking doing this shit as well at the same fucking time. They done it better than you. They were more successful than you as well doing it. But you're success. The secret to your early success, Phil, was essentially you, a grown-ass man, intentionally doing over-sexualized commentary to lure teenagers to your streams. That does not sound very fucking good.
The wrong way, okay? And then over the years, people call me out for shit, and I lie about it, and I do the wrong thing. This is how you don't play comes out, and I react to it poorly and negatively. I did everything wrong. If anything, let my tale be a cautionary tale to the internet, all right? Learn from my mistakes.
Yeah, don't be DSP. If DSP does something, do the opposite.
And do better. Because now you have that track record of experience to look at and say, hey, Phil fucked up, do better. In this case, all right, LTG lied time and time again about having a kid. And to be honest, did it really matter? Probably not. He could just say, I'm never going to talk about this topic on stream, period. That's it. So bringing it up is a waste of your time. Or he could have fessed up and said, yes, I have a kid. And I don't have a good relationship with the mother, and that's why I don't talk to any of them, and that's that, period. None of your business, right? But you never, what they say is hindsight's 20/20. I feel like now that it's out there, he is going to be probably honest about it, you would think. I mean, he can't lie about it any further. He's already publicly admitted it in a court of law that it's true. And, I think from what I've heard, supposedly there's more things coming. Okay, seriously.
Yeah, because everyone always tells the fucking truth whenever they're in some sort of fucking legally protected court setting, don't they? Like, you wouldn't catch Phil Burnell, for example, lying about what his fucking business expenses are while he's going through a fucking bankruptcy hearing. You wouldn't catch DSP fucking pretending that business expenses were related to his like mobile gacha game addiction, would you? No. People always tell the fucking truth in such a fucking legal setting, don't they, Phil?
There's more things coming where he's going, again, maybe he's trying to get like actual custody of his daughter, which is crazy to think. Literally, all these years on stream, he's denied having a daughter. He called her an anthropoid over and over, which in itself could be considered an insult. And now he's gonna try to get custody of her. That's crazy to me because I don't know. Like, here's the thing. He got a restraining order against his baby mom, okay? That's not so hard to do as long as you can easily prove that there's been some kind of harassment. And let's be honest. Yes, Dale is A-logged every day by tons of people on the internet. You can prove harassment pretty easily. He has access to these Discord logs. There it is. If she's just talked with those people, there's your evidence of harassment. So it's crazy because people on the internet are going crazy right now and they're like, oh, big W for LTG because he represented himself in court and won. Yeah, but really, this wasn't a big deal. This was a restraining order. This was not him in a criminal case or a big civil case where it was a ruling.
Shut the fuck up, man. Like you fucking would have represented yourself in that. You would have fucking, guys, make sure you fucking give me extra fucking money so I can pay my lawyer for fucking the trial tomorrow, okay? Thanks, guys. Tipping's mandatory.
And he won being his own lawyer. This was just, hey, someone's harassing me. Here's the evidence. Okay, granted. All right? If he's actually going to try to get custody of his daughter, that's a whole different ballgame. He has to prove to a judge that he is the better parent for the...
Oh, for God's sake. I mean, I don't know if LTG does want that. I'm not entirely sure. I'll tell you what, though. This is definitely... This is the territory that Meth Bear... You guys know Meth Bear's a lawyer. He does deal with this sort of, like... This is kind of his area that he covers, where it's like family lawsuits, I mean, and like who gets custody of, like, he deals with family law, basically, you know what I mean? So this is right up his fucking territory in terms of him and his legal expertise, you know? And I know he's been looking into it as well. He's actually been keeping an eye on the LG stuff as well, you know what I mean? Because it does interest him, of course, you know? Yeah, but Jesus Christ, man, this is... I'd rather hear what Meth Bear thinks about this situation than Phil. Phil is only talking about this because he likes to try and fucking dunk on LTG as much as possible because he's trying to feel superior over him. You know? But he's offering absolutely nothing of value or substance here, though, Phil.
This girl. And I don't know how that's going to happen. When he said the things he said on his streams, like, all that has to happen is a few clips are played of the heinous things he said on his streams over the years. And the judge will be like, you said this about your daughter. Like,
and LT, you can say that's a character. LT, you can just say that's a character speaking. That's not me. That's my character. That's my persona. That's the internet. It's not real life. That's my business. That's all they can fucking say. You know what I mean?
how could you be a parent or a good parent? You know, I don't know what he's thinking there, but who knows? Is he actually, let me put it this way. If he is stepping up to actually be a father, then good for him. If he's going to step up and be responsible and he actually wants to take care of this girl, more power to him, and I hope that he does the right thing, and you know, so I hope that's what this is all about. I hope that maybe he's finally manning up and becoming responsible. But the truth is, when that happens, he's going to have to change his content. He can't be the same
shut the fuck up
person that he's been all these years on his streams. If he's now going to pretend to be a responsible guy who's going to take care of a daughter. You can't say these vile things on stream every day and then have someone you're legally responsible for who now is going to get harassed in school and with people around her because her dad said this on stream. So yeah, it's, you know, it's kind of the same thing that I said with guys like RTU, Review Tech USA over the years. This guy is taking his shirt off every day on stream. He's sucking pickles and kissing chickens. He's got kids. So his kids are going to get harassed because of that. He knows that, right? Like, it's just crazy to think that these people have families, but they act like this on the internet.
This is insufferable as all hell. Jesus fucking Christ. Phil Burnell, of all people, was giving parenting advice.
So that's that. I said, you know, my piece on it. I got it out of the way. That was the elephant in the room. If I didn't talk about it, everyone was going to ask me about it nonstop. So I just wanted to get it out of there. However,
you could have ignored everyone asking about it. I said, I'm not going to. Hell, everybody was asking about the Darziak leaks nonstop. You ignored the shit out of that, Phil. You had fucking people for days and days and days asking you about the Darziak leaks, and you didn't fucking address it one fucking bit. But no, you didn't even wait for people to ask you about this today. You fucking got in there before Elgin even fucking mentioned that fucking shit today. Fuck off. You fucking hypocrite.
I am not going to react live to his court case. It's 20 plus minutes. I'm not going to live react and pick him apart. You know, I saw it, yeah, and that's my take on it. And that's that, okay? So, am I going to be talking about this daily? No. Am I going to make tons of videos on it? No. I'm good. I'm busy. I got lots of stuff to do, but people already asked me for my opinion. You got it. Now we can move on. Okay?
Who
there you
fucking cares?
Okay. No, Mercury Plays, I don't really hate LTG. I really don't. I think that the guy, sadly, all right, if he didn't portray himself in such a manner that he was this holier than thou, better than you narcissist.
I'm fucking, oh my god, I'm just, nah, I just don't want to fucking, like, can we do anything else? Can we do anything else today, guys, other than this? This is a double standard, it's a hypocrisy of it all. It's just like, is Phil upset because only he's allowed to fucking be there's only room for one narcissist in this town, boy. And you're looking at him. I've been the narcissistic lolcow long before you were, you dick. Like, what the fuck, man? Oh, for the love of Christ, oh jeez, oh my fucking god. This is unfucking bearable. It really is. But apparently he's done with it. He's apparently done with it, so fuck it. We'll see.
Then none of this would matter, and actually I feel bad for the guy. I'd be like, damn, that's actually sad that he's going through this personal shit and it's all been exposed on the internet. But this guy's whole persona on the internet is he's a big shit, he's better than you at fighting games, he's better than you at life, you know, it's ridiculous. And then when his stuff gets exposed, it's like, well, you're not perfect, dude. Take a look at all this shit, all these skeletons that were in your closet, but you were saying you were better than everyone else all along. Well, guess what? Well, now you got called out on it. And that's exactly what's happened here, and that's why it's kind of a weird situation where he decided to go to court publicly. He knew this would be public. He's going to admit that he has this daughter when every single stream for years he said he doesn't. So it doesn't even really make sense unless he thought that in this case, all right, the situation would be that it's the lesser of two evils, right? The lesser evil is to get the restraining.
Well, you're repeating yourself. You said you were done. Move the fuck on. Shut the fuck up. Your chat are begging you to shut the fuck up and move on.
Order because the harassment's gotten so bad, but then to have to eat crow when he goes back on stream. I don't know. People were already saying that he already did another stream, but he must have done it when I was overnight or whatever. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? All right. Well, we're done with that topic. And if anyone says, hey, Phil, what's your opinion? I'm going to say, go check out the morning show. Because we just did a segment on it. It's done. And I don't want to talk about it anymore. We're good. We're moving forward. Okay? Cool. All right. So there's some...
I see banned anyone yet today. Hold on. Has this bitch banned anyone today so I can tick off that square? Yes, he's banned people today. Fantastic. We can tick off square. We can definitely tick off the square. There we go.
Summarize for those who are just joining. Sony State of Play is today, 2 p.m. I'm not live reacting to it. However, every day, like on the podcast or the morning show, if there's a topic or something you want me to react to, let me know, and we will live react to those trailers and the like during the morning shows, okay? So that's coming up this week pretty much every day. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I bet every day we'll be reacting to stuff. I have a new box of Pokemon cards. It's the...
Oh, for God's sake. It's Morris show. This is it. He's repeating himself from the Morris show. So here's my recap of the Morris show so far, which I'm doing right now. 1, I'm not reacting to shit. 2, I got Pokemon cards, give me money. And 3, I talked about LTG and how much better I am than them. And now he's going to fucking sit there and wait for fucking like an hour or so for people to give him money before the gameplay begins or something. Nah. I will say though, this is a beg, so we can count this Pokemon bit as a beg. A little mini beg here.
So that's coming up this week pretty much every day. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I bet every day we'll be reacting to stuff. I have a new box of Pokemon cards. It's the Phantasmal Flame set. This is the set that has the hugely valuable cards in it, including this crazy Mega Evolution X Charizard. I'd love to start opening the packs today. I haven't even cracked the seal yet, but obviously I would like to and see what these cards look like. I have a brand new album for them. So for a $50 contribution, you could be the first person to request that I open packs, and we could do it right here on this morning show today if we get that support. And then the LTG thing happened. I already said my piece on it. We're moving on. Okay, cool. Good. We're done. We got it all out of the way, everybody. Okay? Good stuff. Now, let us actually get to better topics. So you guys tag me in either chat, and let's see what you guys want to talk about.
You have nothing else prepared, nothing else planned. You're just going to sit there and let your audience fucking make up the rest of your fucking content for your morning show, pish. It's such a lazy sack of shit. Oh my fucking God. We could watch a possum second video. Yeah, fuck it, why not? It's better than watching DSP.
Sizable contribution, Virgin Gang. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good. We're going to be addressing some criticism today. Dark Side Phil, the man, the myth, the cockroach, decided to crawl out and give a little bit of criticism to the Pokemon community over previous criticism he'd been getting over the last couple days. If you're unfamiliar, I made a video about this yesterday. It looks like this. Link will be in the description. Long story short, Dark Side Phil, internet grifter extraordinaire, decided to grab some Pokemon cards, a booster box, open them up on a stream, but instead of opening them up or doing anything like that, he decided he wanted to paywall them behind what he initially suggested, $100 a single booster pack for him to open. Eventually got talked down to $50, but here's the kicker. He keeps all the cards. He keeps everything that's going with it. You're basically just paying him $50 to open a pack in the most boring and uninspiring way possible. Really, go check out the video if you want to go see it. It's something else. But he had something to say to the Pokemon community. He really had something to say to all of us, and I want to address that. Being a Pokemon card community representative myself, we'll address the sire, we'll address the king, and we'll get our messages heard. This video is going to be from Snort Hogan, the legendary detractor. I appreciate you actually clipping this stuff up. Thank you so much, and thank you so much for everybody that watched the video yesterday, too. I really do appreciate that. Number 1 out of 10, and that's a crazy thing to see around here. Couldn't do it without y'all. Without further ado, let's address the king, shall we?
On Thursday, I premiered Pokemon cards on my stream. And the reason that we're doing this is because I've been playing Pokemon games now consistently for over 6 months, and the playthroughs are doing so well.
Anyway, I've not seen this video yet, by the way, so I'm kind of curious. I mean, I know he had made these 2 videos, you know what I mean? I don't know anyone else made one before as well, but I've not actually seen these yet, so that's the first time I'm actually getting to watch these.
Yes, the playthroughs are doing so well that we need to subsidize our income by buying a Pokemon card booster box and selling the individual pack openings. Not the packs or anything. I'm going to sell the chat my pack openings for what I initially suggested, $100, drop down to $50. That's what it's going to be. But these playthroughs are doing extremely well, guys. My Pokemon Fire Red playthrough is absolutely crushing it. This is definitely not trying to capitalize. Don't say a goal, by the way. This is not a goal, even though I want to set him out to open a pack. Don't you say that.
And Pokemon cards currently are all the rage, right? Everyone loves them. They're basically very highly valuable collectibles.
There you go, confirming the grift where he's trying to come in because Pokemon cards are popular, and he thought he could get away with it.
And it's become a prominent thing to kind of do pack rippings or unpackings, openings, whatever you want to call them, on stream. But I'd be down to start doing unpackings as part of the content. And I even said, no one has to pay to do it. We're going to do it naturally. Whenever I do a Pokemon stream, we'll do a card.
No one has to pay, but he will remind you every fucking half an hour that $50 would mean he gets to open them. So even though there's no forced, you know, payment of it, he will badger the crap out of you, but you know.
Start unpacking. And if we do something special, like for example, this week we're going to start playing the trading card games store sim. And since we're going to do that, why not open a pack as well for that, right? Makes sense. Now I said, hey, if people want more packs opened, I'm willing to do it. If someone does a $50 contribution, whether it's 10 subs like Detractors Are Jealous just dropped, whether it's a $50 super chat, whether it's, I guess it would be 17 memberships on YouTube because they're about $3 each, all right? Or whether it's a $50 tip, whatever it may be, if you do a $50 contribution, you say, hey, Phil, yeah, I'd like you to do another unpacking, I will do one.
That is not what happened. Whenever this was initially proposed, I don't know if you got amnesia, Phil. I don't know if you got neuralized or something. You initially proposed $100 for that, and people suggested $50, in which you gave your kingly kickback and said, well, I'm going to have to move a couple things off my desk, and I'm going to have to fire up the Phil Dick Shot camera. That's a lot of work, and that's going to cost a lot of my time. Therefore, I think $100. I'm hesitant to go down to $50. I think $100 would be the price point that I feel comfortable doing so.
So the question is, what do we do then? Do we do it based on if someone gives a lot? Like, let's say someone does a $100 contribution. Is that instantly we commit to opening a pack of cards then? Some people are saying 50 rather than 100. Well, here's the thing, okay? Here's why I'm apprehensive about doing every 50, okay? Because, quite frankly, as you saw, that was not quick to do. When I'm going to do this, I got to move my stuff, I got to adjust the camera, interrupt what we're doing.
Effectively wanting to open a booster box that if he got his way, that people were just throwing money at him to open packs, that he would make $3,000 easily off this booster box. Easily. Because that would be the case. The grift of the century.
All right. Now, I want you to understand that I really don't know much about this practice, this community, and I'm not doing it as a business venture. Okay, I'm not selling.
Yeah, you pretty much are though. You're getting these Pokemon cards. You want to open them in stream for $50 per pack. So that is literally about fucking making money from your audience. It's a business venture. The cards are inconsequential, but as long as you get paid $50, then it doesn't matter what's in those packs. We have 51 likes. That's 2 more free spaces, guys. Thank you very much for liking the stream. 51 likes is fantastic. To celebrate those 51 likes, we get to enjoy the Bubbles animation made by Supreme Talented Pixar Animations to celebrate getting 50 likes on stream. Remember, keep an eye on the bottom right now for Jasper Kitty to do his thing. Talk him up, Jasper. Good cat. Oh, the bad man's insufferable today, but 2 more free spaces will certainly help.
Cards on stream. I have no plans to resell cards or anything like that. I'm not a Pokemon card creator.
Yes, and that's why we called you a grifter. That's why we called you a fake fool coming in here trying to grift off Pokemon cards. It's very easy to understand, Phil. You're not one of us, and the only reason you seem to be doing this is for the financial prospect coming for it. And
I prefer the term tourist, personally. I mean, Phil is fucking pretending to fucking care about this sort of thing when he's just fucking, he's just a tourist in the fucking whole scene, you know?
Then you took it even further, and you were even more disgusting about it. You wanted $50 to $100 per booster pack to be opened up for a $300 box to evade the goal allegations. You still want to have goals, but you don't want to actually say the word goal. For those that don't know why he's doing this, see, he went on a live stream with Asmongold, I think November of last year, and essentially one of the criticisms levied against him was him having goals, usually $150, and him spurging out on his chat whenever he didn't actually hit them as such.
So guys, I mean, honest question. Are we ever going to get any support on this stream? Like, we've had, I always thought, okay, it's a slow stream.
Oh no, even without the goals, that still happens. That never went, this kind of begging never went away, thankfully.
Well, at least someone would support by the end. I'm not kidding you. There has been one person who contributed the entirety of the gameplay of the stream, 3 hours.
To which case he was like, okay, I hear you loud and clear, Sir Asmongold, Mr. Gold, Mr. Please keep me around, Mr. Gold. I hear you. No more goals, I promise. I'll throw them out. But whenever support started drying up from him, because he got a little boost of support from Asmongold, when that started drying up, he got desperate and he really didn't want to give anybody any kind of wiggle room, and he couldn't say he brought the goals back. So what does he do? He does different things to essentially get the same outcome, but not call it a goal. He has little milestones, little incentives, little performance booster. He calls it something goofy like that, and that's what it is. That's why he is so hell-bent on still achieving goals, but he doesn't want to call them goals. It's what this is. And this,
effectively, these days, it's more like the fucking, it's more obvious that the fucking game has a gun to its fucking head. And if 150's not hit, then he's fucking gonna just go through that fucking chamber. It's a game of Russian roulette with these fucking games, you know what I mean? They'll just keep on clicking and clicking if that fucking 150 goal is not hit until, boom, bye-bye game.
is his latest escapade to try to subsidize that income.
Okay, I have no intention on doing a whole show based around cards or card unpackings or anything like that. I want to make that abundantly clear. I'm just doing this as a way to kind of supplement my existing content because I thought it would be something neat to do and something creative and different, okay?
Subsidizes existing content. That would imply that you actually have content in the first place, big dog. Sitting there and just kind of fucking mouth open, being like, guys, how do I solve this puzzle? Guys, this game's really difficult. How do I get through this? Guys, Misty's really kicking my ass in Fire Red right now. I don't know if I'd necessarily call that content. I guess the Pokemon card content would do a lot of the heavy lifting for you, but subsidizing content, you kind of gotta have some to begin with. I dodged. Hello.
Oh my, it's a parody.
Casino Tolerator says, hey, I'll give you $100 if you wipe a pack between your ass. You put it on the table. Hey, no, here's how that goes. So you're going to give me $100 first, and then I'll take the pack and wipe my ass with it. That's how that goes first. Am I up here for free? You guys wouldn't even give me $50 to pull out the wheel. You think I'm falling for that? Mouth movers.
It's actually spot on.
That being said, when we were talking about this on Thursday's podcast, we were trying to brainstorm how should we do it, and we came to the decision $50 contributions is an extra pack, but I will just open packs naturally during my
We came to the decision. Now you wanted 100. Your chat rebelled and said 50, and you complained, and they said no 50, and you're like, okay, fine. You were really hoping for 100, but the chat was like, fuck you and your 100. Don't be that greedy, you dick.
Content, okay?
After you got talked down from $100, I'm not going to let you forget that. You 100% went to $100 first.
It went well. Immediately, we had 2 different people who did $50 tips, so we ended up opening 3 packs of this during my first podcast of having them back on Thursday. I thought the segment was fun and funny because I didn't know what was going on. I didn't even understand, like, what are good cards or whatever. Now I know it's the art cards, which is supposed to be like the full card is a piece of artwork. Those are the valuable ones.
Yeah, I mean, I could have did all that research beforehand. I could have not brought out the goofy gloves, and I could have known a little bit more about what I was opening. But no, I wanted you guys to sit there and watch me open a single booster pack for 16 minutes, going through the cards painstakingly, repeating myself for the entirety of the 16 minutes. And I had to be told to go get scissors because I just couldn't figure that part out myself. It was crazy. That will go down in Phil Dent history. That's for fucking sure.
So I do it. Now, here's the thing. I'm doing it for 2 reasons. The first reason I'm doing it is...
The first reason is I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I need that for my internet bill, my telephone bill, and all the other bills that I got. I need that money really bad. I'm sure that's what he's going to say.
The first reason I'm doing it is that I do think it adds an additional level of interest in my content. People will be interested to see, hey, did Phil get anything today or whatever. That's kind of cool.
Oh, my mistake, King. I thought it was because you need that money.
But on the flip side of it, I did it because I know that there is a insanely obsessed community of people on the internet based around this as a hobby. And I knew that it was going to basically get people talking, and it did. Because I'm not kidding. Apparently over the last 2 to 3 days when I've been gone, okay, people on the internet have been talking about DSP is opening packs, and oh my God, he's a greedy, grifting scammer because he's charging people to open packs on stream, and he doesn't even give them the cards and this and that, to which I'm like, the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, come on, Phil. You know what the fuck we're talking about. I like how you played dumb about that entire thing. Maybe you are just really stupid. But you know what the main criticism is. There's no problem with you buying some fucking booster packs and open them up on your stream. Yeah, we'd laugh at that a little bit and it'd be a little funny, but you wouldn't be doing anything inherently wrong, per se. You know what the problem is. You know why people are cracking and laughing about it, bro. That $100 price point that you got dropped down to $50 for you to open packs like a fucking grandma on stream. You know what the problem is, Phil. It wasn't content. It wasn't entertaining. Literally, PokeRef puts out whole videos opening entire booster boxes and products. In the same time, it took you to finger fuck 1 pack, bro. You know what the criticism is. You know why people are laughing. It's hilarious you try to pretend you don't. It's funny, but sure, the king's never wrong. As I was, sire.
I'm not a Pokemon card streamer. I didn't start a new channel called DS Unpacking, where now every day all I'm going to be doing is unpacking cards, and I'm going to be making video content around it. That's not the point.
Yes, that's why we're calling you a grifter, Phil. Yes, that's the problem. You're not really a Pokemon card fan, and you're clearly milking it for an obscene amount of money. Yes,
The point is, I'll be doing this as additional pieces of content of already existing stuff, okay? And I think it's cool as something new to do. I mean, I did it with the WWE cards last year. And by the way, when I did it with the WWE cards, nobody cared.
That's false. I'm almost positive that the Keno Casino, I think Andy and PPP, I think they grilled you pretty good about buying WWE cards as a supplement for your WWE Champions addiction. It was just another form of gotcha. And I'm almost positive they said something about that and people were like, huh, bankruptcy 2.0 incoming. I almost remember that exact thing happening. I won't say for sure, but I think people were poking fun of that too.
There was no complaints. But now, because it's Pokemon cards, apparently now I'm doing it wrong because it's Pokemon cards. How dare I do it with Pokemon cards because there's a big community around this. For what I'm going to understand, people are like, oh, there's other people, and the content they actually put on the internet is that they...
I mean, to be fair to your Possum Bud here, so Dad Dragon says the Iron is he calls Phil Grifter for being a Pokemon tourist when he's being a detractor tourist. I mean, this is literally in his wheelhouse to cover because obviously he's a Pokemon. He does Pokemon card stuff, you know. He primarily does Pokemon card stuff, but he also does his toe-in drama stuff as well occasionally. I mean, like these are his latest videos here. I mean, obviously the two latest videos are the Pokemon DSP stuff, you know. But if you look at what else is happening here as well, you know what I mean. It is mainly Pokemon stuff, but it's also other like drama shit as well, you know what I mean. And it is mainly about Pokemon stuff though. That is pretty much his wheelhouse, you know. And also, he is displaying some knowledge about past DSP antics. You know what I mean? Apparently, he watches like Mighty D. He's a Mighty D watcher. You know what I mean? Apparently, I seen him leave a comment when Mighty D commented in the video. He's very happy to see him and he's like, "Hey, I'm a fan of your videos." You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, you will get some fair weather detractors who aren't as invested in it as maybe we are. But they'll still be aware of the bad man and they'll tap in now and again to see what he's up to. But obviously their main focus is Pokemon, and fair play to them, you know what I mean? But from my watching this so far, you know what I mean? I'm not thinking this guy is just fucking latching on a DSP for drama. I don't get that impression. Like I feel like their motives here is good, if that makes sense, you know what I mean? They're not just trying to fucking pretend to be a detractor for the sake of trying to get attention. That's not the vibe I'm getting from them. You know what I mean? I think they're being like sincere with their fucking comment, you know, with their video here.
You sit there and they'll say, "Oh, I bought a box of cards, and this is a box unboxing stream. All I'm going to do is unbox cards this stream." And they'll go through the entire box in one sitting. It takes hours sometimes to go through, but people will give them contributions during the stream, so it pays for itself.
Yes, because it's actually content. They're actually entertaining. They're actually fans. They know what they're talking about, and it does not take them hours to go through a single booster box. And even if they do take a little bit longer to go through the box, they discuss the art. They know the artists of the cards. They know that Pokemon. They know what decks that it's going to actually fall into that makes it meta. They talk about all kinds of other things that are entertaining, Phil. They don't just sit there and go like, huh, what is this? It's a metallic card? It's metallic? What is this, guys? What is this? What is this, guys? What? Whoa, look, it's bendy, guys. Whoa.
Okay, I never had any intention of doing that, nor is that this channel, right? Does this look like a Pokemon unboxing channel? No.
No, it looks like a midlife crisis. That's what this looks like right here. But who am I to judge the king, right? It's call it as I see it. But I could be wrong.
Apparently, there's other streams that people do where people will be like, "Oh, I want to give you $50, and for $50, you'll undo a pack of cards, and then you'll like give them to the person. You'll mail them to the person who gave you the $50.
Yes, and usually the people that do that with appropriately priced packs if they're actual good streamers. See, it's not going to be a $7 modern set. It would be something like Evolving Skies or Hidden Fates or something that's been out of print for a little bit, where it's older and you can't get it anymore. You can't buy it, even if there wasn't scalpers and everything running around. You still wouldn't be able to buy those packs because they'd be out of print. And they price those packs appropriately to match their pulls and the hype and the prices for the actual chase cards in it. They don't fucking charge $100 for a $7 pack, you dunce.
Well, I'm not selling Pokemon cards. I never said I was going to sell Pokemon cards. And it's just hilarious to me, because anytime that I do something, people try to compare it to what everyone else already does. I don't care what everyone else already does. I don't give a fuck what any other community does or what they think that the criteria are. That's not what I'm doing. This is supplemental to a gameplay stream or a podcast. It's just an extra thing I'm doing.
Man, he really does not want to say the word goal. It's like eating him up inside. I can see it behind those dead beady eyes that he just wants to say this is a goal, but he can't do it because then everyone else wins and he loses. No, I brought goals back. I let Sir Asmongold down. No! Couldn't do that. It's eating him alive. I see it. I see it eating his hairline away slowly and slowly every day.
It doesn't mean that I have to sell cards, open entire boxes, or do it in any way that anyone else does it. Tough shit. I'll do what I want because I'm DSP and I've been here longer than everybody else, and I'll be here longer than anyone else that does this shit. I do things in a different way because I march to the beat of my own drum.
A broken drum, by the way. Oh, you actually have been here longer than everybody else? You've been in the Pokemon community and everywhere else? I know you mean the internet in general, but you're in my space now. You're in my community, big dog. And the fact that you're in here acting like this, you're getting clowned. You're getting criticism as you so should be. And you're going to take that criticism and you're going to deal with that criticism because it's not going to stop. You keep acting like a fool in here, we're going to keep clowning you. And we're going to keep pointing and laughing at you because it's fun to do when people come in here and try to grift off our hobby. And you're going to like it. You're going to take it. And there's not a damn thing you can do about it, Phil. You can try, you can whine, you can complain, you can sit there and act like it doesn't bother you whatsoever. But we all know those Hawaiian shirts are drenched in sweat because you are just getting roasted constantly. And we see it, man.
And either you like it or you fuck off. It's that simple. I don't give a shit about your criticism. Your criticism's invalid because you're an idiot. No one cares about your fucking opinions around here.
I don't know, that bottom chat seems like it really cares about the criticism. They seem to be having a grand old time down there. It's going too fast. I can't even keep up with all the criticism and how much they're calling you a grifter and scammer down there. Seems like a couple people around here might be, you know, giving you a little bit of the razzing down there too. Might be giving you a little bit of the ball busting down there.
Okay? I don't care if there's a community of card openers who are mad at me. You can kiss my hairy ass because I'm going to do this however I want because I bought the box of cards. It's in my hand, not yours, and I can do with it whatever I want. I could light this box on fire live and destroy all the cards inside. That would just ruin all the value of what could be an ultra rare card. I could give the cards away. I could keep them for myself. I could wipe my ass with them.
All of which would have been way more entertaining if you had done so. Lighting the cards on fire, wiping your ass, doing anything else with those cards would have been way better than that snooze fest of a 16-minute card pack opening that you put us through. You open card packs like old people fuck. Slow, gross, and nobody wants to see that. That should have been a crime reported to somebody watching you violate that card pack in that way. But no, we get subjected to that because you feel the need to do that instead of actually doing something entertaining, like wiping your ass or lighting a card pack, or using them as frisbees. This game is so stupid. What were those game developers thinking? All right, will you give $50 if I shove the pack up my ass? You promise? You promise you will? All right, I'll do it, but I better get $50 in the chat. So we got our one booster pack. It's gonna... There we go. That's what I said I would do.
Jesus Christ, man. That's committing to the bit right there.
Now where's the $50? Chat, hello? Hello, chat. You asked for this. This is what you asked for. So I shoved the pack up my ass for nothing? See, this is why I don't do anything.
I like how he used like the right Pokemon card pack. Like he didn't just like grab a random one. No, he made sure to use the same sort of card pack that Phil uses. You know, that is committed to the bit right there.
First the wheel and now the pack. Look at that. It's what you wanted, chat. No, I'm not mad. I'm happy. I'm successful. That would have been way more entertaining than what the fuck you did.
And it's none of your fucking business. So kiss my fucking ass, and I will do with these as I so choose, and you'll like it, because I'm DSP, and I am the king.
And I'm Opossum Bud, and there's nothing you can do about it, King. You can stay over there on your throne and wave your scepter around, but the content will keep a-flowing, even if the morale improves. And you can kiss the Pokemon card community's ass, and there's not a damn thing you can do about it, holding up your fucking booster pack like you did something with that, your little booster box you overpaid for. Yeah, way to pay those prices, bro. $325. Cool. Good one, King.
All that being said, today we were already going to open one pack because I'm playing Pokemon today. And I said, whenever we do a Pokemon stream, I'll open a pack. But in honor of Detractors Are Jealous dropping the 10 subs, we're going to do 2 packs. Now, if I receive a $50 contribution between now and the end of the podcast, we'll open 3 packs.
Well, guys, if I receive another $50, that'll be a 3rd pack. Don't you want to see me open a 3rd pack? Don't you want to repeat of what happened Thursday and how entertaining and great that was? Oh, don't, $50 more. If only $50 more would just come from somewhere. If only $50 would... If only $50. Do you guys know where $50 might come from? What, am I up here working for free? Come on, chat.
The briefcase of affluence. Yeah. Oh, man.
Oh, wow. A supporter just dropped another $50. A supporter. A supporter. I wonder why this guy doesn't have a name. I wonder why this person isn't being shouted out or anything like that. Is this the same supporter that might have actually been dropping $100 tips to save your goals back in the day? Is this might possibly be the same person? Is it relation of some kind? A supporter. Well, isn't that convenient? You were asking for a 3rd pack, and a 3rd pack you shall receive by supporter.
It's all, he even knows the fucking fake tip fucking lore. Yeah, he knows, you know. Yes, he's a Pokemon guy, but he knows his fucking detractor stuff as well. You know? I mean, fair play to the guy. All right, okay, it's good stuff.
All those Pokemon card openers are crying. Oh, he's gonna open a pack, and he's not gonna give the cards away. He's not gonna open the whole box on his stream.
Good one, Phil. You sure got us. Man, I know those tears were fake right there, but I remember when you actually cried. Yeah, I know that's from the dented zone. I get that. But hey, those feelings he had were real. Those washboard abs he was going all over for. You really missed out there, Phil. You really dropped the ball. Hey, things will look up for you one day. Maybe you'll actually get the things you want in life. Instead, keep coping and keep opening those packs. I'm sure some dent will cough up $50 for you, named supporter after all. That's all I got. Appreciate it, Virgin Gang Sealer, and thank you everybody for watching this. I probably won't be making regular Phil content, just as he drops things that are pertinent to talking about all that is Pokemon. Thanks so much. Have a good night. Oh, Phil, what are we going to do with you? What are we going to do? You just going to keep buying booster boxes and open this stuff up? Has the bankruptcy fallen off your credit report yet? Investing in Pokemon cards to save the business. Risky move you're doing there.
Pretty good video. I was a good video. I've seen that video before. A good video. Pretty good fucking video. Good recommendation. There you go. Nice to get. We got a little derail from the bad man. So yeah, I'll put a link to the video in the channel if you guys want to check it yourself at some point in time if you've not seen it yet. But that was a pretty solid video, you know. Big ups to them. So there we go. Well, of course, I have a poll in the chat asking if you guys want to continue bingo. Or do literally anything else. 62% of you are saying yes, continue bingo. Okay, we'll continue bingo. He has been utterly unbearable today. But I am a man of people, you know what I mean? A majority of people want to see more bingo, so we're going to keep carrying on playing bingo. We do have 9 free spaces. The latest of which, of course, was thanks to you guys getting 50 likes for bingo streams, so cheers for that. So having 9 free spaces means we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, so 1, 2, 3, 4. We're 6 away from a full house as things stand. And we are 1 more sip, snort, or burp away from getting our free space as well. Plus, we're pretty close to our free space with a begging as well. So yeah. Hopefully we'll get a full house and then we can say goodbye to the bad man. Jade's there! I see Jade! My mate half Phil, say hi to Jade to get a free space.
Ladle the Witch says, will you play Metal Gear Solid 4 in August? Probably yes. As long as people want me to, I will play. Garrett says they've just announced a Toy Story Retro Roundup and Toy Story 3 Complete Edition and released an official announcement trailer. Didn't I play that? I played 2 Toy Story games. I know I played Toy Story 2. I'm 100% sure of that.
Member Bomb.
My biggest fans are idiots.
Thank you very much to Navy Vet for Life for getting 10 members to the channel. Very kind of you indeed.
Member Bomb.
My biggest fans are idiots.
And then thank you to Side as well for getting 5 members as well. Jesus Christ, so So all of a sudden we've got 3 more free spaces there. So let me just kind of take those off it now. So thank you, first of all, Nave for Life, for gifting 10 members. Those memberships have gone to You Torment, Adderall Dependent, The Alien from Pluto, The Tattooed Jesus, Lazy Eyes, IP2 Always Wins, Eric Newton, JB Behemoth, Clarac, and Pause Clo. So those 10, if you got a membership from so those 10 got a membership from Navy for Life, make sure you thank them for the membership. And then Sideways Welshman get the 5 memberships as well. Those memberships went to the Wolf Reaper, Quasarherd, ND Irish, Nugs Medallion, and Kakashi 105. So there we go. So thank you very much, Sideways Welshman, for that. Make sure you thank Sideways. If you're one of those 5, make sure you thank Sideways Welshman for those gifted memberships. So there we go. All of a sudden, we got 13 free spaces. No, there we go. The free spaces are going up like crazy. Apparently, we're 2 away from a full house. Is that true? 2 away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You're right. 2 more to go, and we've got a full house. 2 more to go.
There. But and I played another one. Do you remember the one that was open world? Like it had a hub where you explore and you unlock and do puzzles and stuff, but then you go to stages within it? I played 2 Toy Story games, but I don't remember which ones they were. I remember specifically playing Toy Story 2, but I don't know what the other one was. Should I look it up? Here.
Nope.
I already played Toy Story 3. I played Toy Story 2 and Toy Story 3. So I don't think I'm getting the collection if it's just 2 and 3. Those are the 2 games that I've already played 4 years ago. So there you go. Will I play the new Fable when it comes out? Likely yes. John, yes, Amina the Hollower, like I said, I was interested in it. It's on my Steam wish list. It came out on Friday last week. I told you guys I would play it, but we asked and people said they'd much rather have me play Castlevania Symphony of the Night right now rather than Mina. So we're doing that. And then maybe we'll play Mina after or whatever, we'll see, but Castlevania Symphony of the Night is the retro game that I'm playing right now.
Who fucking cares?
Jade, I'm with you. He says 007 is...
Jade! He said hi to Jade! Finally! We got a free space for Jade! Where is it?
Squeak, squeak, a free space.
Thanks, Jade. You can fuck off now.
Slow to him. Yeah, 007 to me is a game...
What did Jade say?
Jade, I'm with you. He says 007 is slow to him. Yeah, 007 to me is a game that... It's like I said in my highlight video, which I hope you've checked out, and I want to say thank you to everyone who has. That highlight video, for those who don't know, that I made about 007, so far has over 8,000 views and climbing. It looks like as of today, it'll probably make 83, 8,400. It's getting a few hundred views extra a day now, so it's kind of leveling out now. But essentially, the game, to me, is a game that's not really a game. And here's what I mean by that. Let's say, for example, you're going to play Uncharted, okay? Within the first few hours of Uncharted, you know what the game is, okay? It's a cinematic game with a lot of cutscenes and interesting kind of adventure like Indiana Jones. It's got platforming, puzzles, and gunplay. That's Uncharted in a nutshell, right? When you play Mass Effect, you know within a few hours what it is. It's a cover-based shooter, but it has RPG elements and dialogue trees, right? I mean, any game that's worth its own merits. You know what the game is within the first few hours because it's established a gameplay loop, so you know what the game is, and you're already getting better at it the more you play. 007 First Light, we are 5 hours in. I don't know what this game is, because this game has had sneaking segments like Hitman, but also sneaking segments like Splinter Cell. It's had gunplay, but very little. It's had action sequences, it's had platforming, it's had driving, it's had everything, but you've never done any of it for more than a few seconds, so never can you ever really get good at it, and none of it ever excelled. Like most of it, quite frankly, didn't seem very special or good. Now, before you say, well, you're only 5 hours in. No. I'm 5 hours in. Within 5 hours, any game should already have established what the hell it is to let you know if you like it or not and you want to keep playing it.
So, what I will say is, from what I've heard from other people's comments about the game, people are enjoying the game, but they do say that it's the start of the game. That training, the intro to the game, and the whole training thing that happens afterwards, people have said, and maybe, you know, I would argue even complain, that does seem to fucking get stretched out quite a bit, you know? So, and I've seen people play the game. You know, I mean, I'm watching a couple of people play the game as well right now. On, you know, and when I spend time, I see some people play through the game, and they share their thoughts and views on it. You know, and it does seem that people do often. A common criticism is how long the intro is in terms of trying to basically get on through the training and stuff. You know, but for the most part, though, I still think people are enjoying the game. People have been full of praise for the game, and especially with the writing the game as well. People really enjoy how the game is wrote. You know what I mean? And as well as I mean, so yeah, it seems like it's overall a positive experience for gamers for playing this game. But Phil's upset because he's impatient, I guess.
But the truth is, I feel like most modern games these days aren't for gamers. These games that are being made are for a general audience of people who don't have skill in video games and don't care to. They just want to go along for the ride on a guided experience that feels like a movie. And
bitch, please, that is because of you. You are the reason for that, partially. You know? Part of it is because of you. You're the reason why I got yellow paint.
to me, in the first 5 hours, that's exactly what 007 First Light has been. You're playing a movie. You don't need to be good. You just flub around, you get past it after a few failed attempts, and you just keep moving on. You're never going to get skill in the game because you don't have to be skilled. You just arbitrarily push the buttons and get through the set.
Or you can increase the difficulty level, Phil. Just saying. Play it on purest difficulty, however.
To get to the next one, to get to the next one, and to see the story advance, but you never have to be good. That's my take so far. Now, continuing on, will it get better? I don't know. We'll see. Today I'm playing it as the daytime stream. This will be 3 more hours of progress in the game. Will it grow on me? Or will I be like, wow, this sucks. I'm bored. I don't know. We'll find.
We've won bingo. Phil said wow.
Burger.
Finally. So yeah, Phil said wow, we've won bingo. We've got 14 free space. Well, 40 free spaces, but yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14.
Full house? Oh boy. How exciting. Anyway.
We're victorious. We've won bingo. We got a full house. Thank fucking God, we're done. Now, there is a decision for you guys to make, okay? We do have a full house. We're victorious in bingo. There's like 45 minutes to go before Phil starts gameplay. So, you guys get to decide whether we have a second bingo game or not, you know? So, yeah. Second card, yes or no, simple as that. We'll have a quick poll for that. And, well, you guys can... Sorry, 40 minutes. We're 40 minutes away from DSP doing a gameplay. So there we go. It's up to you guys whether to do a second card or not. In the meantime, while we determine that, we guys can enjoy some autos and also get the marbles all set up and have a marble race, okay? But yeah, you guys, we'll have a marble race anyway regardless, because we got a full house. So obviously we'll celebrate a full house by having a marble race. You guys can decide as well and determine what happens next. Whether we do a second card or just fucking peace out and say bye-bye, bad man. And as usual, I will go with the will of the audience, okay? I am a king, but it's democracy around these parts, you know? I do listen to the overwhelming majority of people. I'm just checking the comments to see if there's any brand new comments to add. Looks like we're okay. I do have to update MRC Midnight's name though. They wanted their name updated in marbles. So I will do that for them. So yeah. Let me I need to do that before we start, so hold on to things. If we go here, add names, and clear those names, and open up the little file. There we go. So we're still have 117 marbles. We're all good in that front, you know. So let's go to community and let's pick a random map. Let's set a random button and see what the course is. Up you get, you bastard. There you go. The course we have for today's Full House marble race is called Friendly Bouncing Contest, made by Corey Ash. It has a 15% elimination rate and has an average finish time of just over 2.5 minutes. Okay. Let's open up the course and see what it looks like. Hello, it's a fucking game of table tennis. So we start off here, we go for a portal. Not exactly sure where the portal comes out. They're both okay. It's a game of table tennis, but they're both serving at the same time. Plus, there's 3 balls over here. There's 3 balls and 2 players, and it's a bit confusing there if I don't say so myself. So I think we must come out the portal. Start there. Do we not come out here? What's this then? Why are we here? What happens here? That doesn't make sense. The end is there, where we go on a tumble dryer down and the first person to drop out wins. But that's an interesting end. Maybe it'll act like some sort of like table tennis rally, where you start off here and it wouldn't surprise me if we actually get launched over here. That wouldn't shock me in the slightest, actually. Okay, so we start off over here because we got served over. We spin round here. Go through the portal, get served over there, and then served over here, and then go through there. That's probably what's going to happen. Right, guys. I am going to end the poll before we start this race, okay? Because we need to do a second poll, it looks like. People have decided that they want a second bingo card. 52% of the vote is saying yes. So, by the smallest of margins, people want a second bingo card. It was close. It was very close. But people want a second bingo card. So there we go. So, there we go. Oh, goodness me. I mean, that's just, people voted for it. That's, like, I can't help what people vote for. So we're doing a second bingo card after this. It is what it is. What I will do, I mean, I will suggest though, how about we just we'll keep it to a 5x5 format, okay? How about we keep free spaces active and enabled, just in case, okay? Because hardcore mode means we're guaranteed to be locked in pretty much the whole time. If I keep it to a 5x5 format, we could escape early, possibly. Who knows? Anyway. So yeah, let's just decide who wins the marble race first of all here. So let's go. Let's hit start and let's follow the front running marble here. I am following Sonic. And yep, so the marble pops out there like we're serving here. Is it a table tennis serve? Oh, Broadside Phil's popped out. I don't think you're meant to have popped out there, bro. Where you going, Pixar, Damien, Mr. White? Scarottic's just trying to go to the finish line of his own volition. Yeah, it might work actually. He's not lined up though. He's going away, and Broadside Phil's going off edge of the table. But if I follow Tom and Toxics is now over here. The serve back. There we go. You got served back the way. Broadside Phil has fallen off, but there we go. Toxics marble is in the lead here technically. But Warren's right behind him. There's Damien. Sorry, Dreamlands and Darkside Ranter. I believe Damien and Pixar would also have fallen because he fell off the course. Oh, Runnermoy's gone. It's a Pixar and Damien are still waiting to fall. Dashi has joined him. So is Native, Mamba, and Roachbait. They're both stuck, it looks like. Yep, we're just kind of following the front of the marbles here. And here we go. This could be the final one. We're almost at the end. We're almost at the end. Who's going to get out of here fast? Sean O'Macy. Wait. Sean O'Macy. Your marble, Sean, is getting to the end. But there's people in the way. Catching up. Major of India's overtaking you. The Fox is in the lead, technically, but they've missed the fucking entrance to get there. Wait, hold on. Alexandra has dropped off altogether. I Am Stu is in the lead. The Fox is right behind. This is a close run race here. It's not going to boil down to who fucking drops out here first. We need to get out here. Hold on. Who will drop out here first here? We've got a whole bunch of marbles in here. David Riley! Your marble dropped down first and you managed to win this race. Ahead of Mr. Pika Fan, Tom, the Fox, Captain Murphy, Diajudan, Darkside Ranta, Lady of Ravens, Rance Mohammeds, and Sean O'Macy. Sorry, Sean O'Mac. I did it again. Sean O'Mac, Y2J. In my defence, when you see it all lowercase, you can't think it's all fucking meant to be that way. Sean O'Mac, Y2J. Sean O'Macy. I did it again. The thing is, I knew it was wrong before, and I corrected myself, but then I forgot about it, and I fucking called him Sean O'Macy again. But yeah, Sean O'Macy gets, Sean O'Mac gets top 10. I keep butchering the bastard name, I do apologise. There we go. Jade fell, that's great. Fuck you, Jade. But of course, all that matters, of course, is who's first place, and David Riley's marble was first place. Well done to them. A whole bunch of marbles sitting here, just ready and waiting for the course to end here. Down to the last few seconds here. Just waiting for it all to end. And there we go. Good stuff indeed. So, we know we're top 10. And there you go. And who else was there? Sonny, you were 21st. Well done to you. Chris Danks, 22nd. Kel Denson, 23rd. Hi as well, when you were 29th. Where am I? MRC Midnight, I changed the name. So, it used to be called Never Blown Bubba, but they wanted a name changed back to MRC Midnight, so I done that for them. So, there we go. They were ended up in 37th place. Who else is that? Tackador, you're 44th. Tulip, you're 45th. Well done to you. I was 51st, so that's not bad. Moki was 59th. That's a decent going, and yeah. All these marbles finished for these places here. Warren, you were 91st. Unlucky. And Yorkshire Walker was 98th. The rest of the marbles all perished, as you can see. Get fucked, Jade. But yeah, well done to David Riley there. Marbles victorious. So, we need to now see what prize David Riley has won. As we spin the bingo Baddies Wheeler prizes, will they win a Scottish soundboard pass or an intro shoutout? Or will they win a full house ticket? Or a marble prize? David Riley has won an intro shoutout. Congratulations to them. Their name shall appear prominently in the next bingo intro stream, so well done to them. Good stuff indeed. So, I guess it's time for us to return to fucking the bingo. You guys, by the slimmest of majorities, voted for a second bingo card. You bastards. If you voted yes for a second card, you're evil fucks. It's just, but it's what you wanted, so fuck it. So yeah, we need to set a second bingo game up. So let me just reset things and randomize things. The first number in chat I see will be the number I use for a second bingo card. So make sure it's a good number. Now randomize the background image as well at the same time. Sonic, I did see your comment. Sonic with a wee cheeky comment in the community post saying Jazz a party maniac. Yeah. cheeky bastard. There we go. I'm not that much of a party person, you know what I mean? I'm quite subdued, you know? Sometimes, if I'm in a mood for it, you know what I mean, I can fucking go crazy in parties, but yeah, I'm generally quite chill, you know? But there you go. And the first number in chat I saw was Sonic's number of saying 230. So there you go. So let's enter 230 here and see what bingo card we have for a second card for today's bingo stream. We need Phil to say and do the following in this second bingo card game. We need Phil to say or do Q&A, which he's doing right now.
Burger.
So I'm ticking that right now. How to say addition, engagement, experiment, and basically. Second row is still saying honest, dude, on demand, Tim doing a wire and T-pause, and Tim saying in fact. The third row is still doing scat talk, him touching his hair, him saying LTG, life, and good news. The fourth row is still talking about the weather, him touching his face, him saying fun, new games, and Tim butchering a word. The fifth and final row is Phil standing up, him burping, him saying stupid, him laughing randomly, and finally him saying meaningful. Now, of course, we reset the free spaces. Okay, the free spaces go back to 0. But the snort counter remains, and so does the snorts and burps counter as well. So we're close to getting a free space with a big counter, which is good, you know, so there we go. And you guys know the job. I know how we get free spaces. Phil can help us get free spaces. You guys can also get free spaces as well for us, but I won't go into it too much. All I'll do is just press the random Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle for a second time.
Shut the fuck up, you cunt!
On that aggressive note, it's time for a second round of bingo. Let's hope it's not too fucking torturous. Here we fucking go. Good fucking luck.
Find out, I can tell you this, you guys, both times that I played this game have told me that you're bored. The first time you said, man, this intro is way too slow moving, and last time you were like, wow, none of this gameplay is really any good or entertaining. So if I do a third stream today, and you guys are all bored and don't care for the game, then I'm probably not going to continue playing it. I'm not going to keep forcing a game down everyone's throat that no one likes. So let's play it again today and see if it's any good. Maybe my opinion will change, maybe it won't, maybe your opinion will change, maybe it won't, and then we'll go from there. But from what I've seen, no, I'm not blown away whatsoever by this game. I really have no clue what people are seeing in it. I'm being honest, like I'm judging this game exactly the same, at the same level of fairness that I judge every single game. And so far, I don't know what anyone is liking. I'm very confused as to what's so appealing about the game.
People, from my understanding, really like the way it's scripted and developed. You know what I mean? Like, they're quite okay with the gameplay mechanics, you know. But really, the writing in the game. The biggest praise I've seen for this game is just basically the plot, the writing. It just feels. I don't think there's never been a Bond game before. Well, there's not been a whole lot of Bond games to begin with, you know what I mean? I know there's been some, but that was like way back in the day. People are saying this generally feels pretty close to like a James Bond experience playing this game, you know what I mean? Which is cool, because people enjoy James Bond, the movie franchise, you know? So, yeah.
Okay. Oh, let's see here. Mercury.
Yes, I do know that. Wasn't he? I mean, am I right in saying that he was Q one time, or something like that? Wasn't he Q for like one movie or something? You know, yeah. I say Mr. Bean was in a Bond film. That is correct because I'm not sure if he was Q for one movie only or if he was a different character, but he definitely was in a Bond movie for absolute 100% serious. Yeah, it was a Never Say Never Again. There you go. That's what it was. I couldn't mind the movie, but I do remember seeing him in a Bond movie. Yeah. Yeah, okay. His name isn't Mr. Bean. Well, most people around the world know him as Mr. Bean. Rowan Atkinson, fantastic actor, you know what I mean? But he is mainly known as Mr. Bean, you know? And John Cleese was Q as well for a few movies. You know, John Cleese done pretty well, you know what I mean? But John Cleese is a pretty, you know, he does well with a lot of things. But yeah, but Rowan Atkinson, Mr. Bean was Q for a movie.
Plays says, why not after every playthrough make a final review video if your best on-demand videos seem to be game-style reviews? I think that would be awesome. I used to, but the thing is, not everyone really cares about every video. Particularly, positive videos don't really do well. Being honest with you, okay? Right now, if I made a video and said, wow, 007 First Light's the best game ever, it would probably get 2,000 to 3,000 views. But because I made a video that said, oh, 007 is a game for the modern audience and it's modern slot, it has 8,000 views in 2 days and climbing. I'm not going to be toxic.
So, wait. So, you're only going to make videos if you can get views on them, which means you're not really being honest in the grand scheme of things. It doesn't sound like being sincere then, Phil. You're only going to make content if it can be negative content that can get you views.
Oh, 007 is a game for the modern audience and it's modern slot. It has 8,000 views in 2 days and climbing. I'm not going to be toxic and negative towards everything. I'm not. I'm going to be honest, okay? So if I feel like there's a reason to do a review, like let's say there's a game that's a big high-profile game and everyone would be interested in my opinion on it, I'll probably do a video like that. But I'm not always going to. I don't feel like it warrants me always pumping one out. That if I'm more reserved with the way that I put out those kind of videos, they'll get more attention than if I'm just doing them all the time. I hope that makes sense.
Nope.
Spreadsheet says, I platinumed the game on the weekend. I thought it was great, and I think the challenge you want is in the end VR scenarios or upping the difficulty. Well, Spreadsheet, let me ask you a question. You played the whole game. You platinumed it, right? Obviously, you liked it. But did you ever feel like anything in that game was anything but cinematic? Or is the whole game a spy movie? And you know what? If that's the case, fine. But then it's not much of a game. And then people who are looking for a good game experience, not a movie, have the right to criticize it as such. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, I really feel like today, as a streamer, I'm a much different kind of gamer than I was back in the day when I was just an on-demand YouTuber. Here's what I mean. Back in the day, a new game comes out. You couldn't get it digitally, so I would run to GameStop in the morning, buy the game, rush home, unbox the game, release the unboxing video, get the hype going. Then I would immediately play the game all day long, upload a ton of videos of it, and usually I would play it almost like a marathon. Within 2 or 3 days, I'm done. So already I would have finished 007 First Light by the middle of last week. The entirety of my playthrough would have been uploaded, and then I'm on to the next game. So, did I take my time with the game? No. Did I explore all the content of the game? No. Did I really, honestly, fairly experience the game to the point where I should even be really reviewing it? No. I rushed through it. Why? Because that's what the formula was for success on YouTube back in the day. Buy a game, immediately play through the entire game, upload the entire game, done. That's how it was. Okay? Being an interactive streamer is completely different. What do I mean? Right now, the formula for success is variety, meaning not just playing one game for 2-3 straight days, but balancing a whole bunch of different games. That brings in crowds that are different for different kinds of games, and that means that at one stream I'll have people coming and hanging out with me for Pokemon, and on the next stream I have people coming out and hanging out with me for 007, and then I have people here for old school fighting games, and I have this and that. I'm not rushing through, I'm taking my time. Now the game playthroughs are a lot more balanced, where you get a better big picture of what a game really is, as opposed to when I used to just rush through. So a streamer versus an on-demand playthrough creator, completely different things. So today when I'm playing a streaming game, here's what I'm looking for. A game that either has good gameplay elements that hook us and people want to see the game at a lengthy pace, so, you know, I can play for 2-3 weeks and we get a lot of good gameplay and streams out of it, or a game that essentially allows us to relax and basically interact while we're doing it. Like, I'll be honest, I'm playing Trading Card Game Simulator. Do I think that that's a revolutionary game that blows you away and knocks your socks off? Of course not. But it's a chill game. We can talk a lot and hang out while I play it, so it serves its purpose in my streaming rotation, if that makes sense. In regards to 007 First Light, it's a game that's a narrative game, okay? The gameplay doesn't really hook you because there's nothing special about the gameplay. You've done this gameplay in a million other games before, and you'll probably do it in a million other games after. So nothing really stands out. In fact, again, I'm 5 hours in. I don't even know what the game is. The story is it's okay. It's not great. It's not bad, but it's kind of silly at the same time. If you're a huge fan of Bond and spy movies, maybe you'll like it. But for me, I'm watching, I'm playing, I'm not seeing it.
Okay, every single Bond movie has some sort of insane fucking plot to it. I mean, what I mean, that is kind of what part of the appeal of the Bond movies is the fact that it's like, what the fuck is this so bizarre fucking plot that the bad guys orchestrated here? You know what I mean? And the fucking lengths that Bond has to fucking go to try and fuck up the fucking plans that they fucking have. You know, it's always been quite fucking over the top. That's been the appeal of the fucking thing. You know what I mean? It's always been quite crazy with the whole bastard dastardly plan that the bad guy has. And Bond has to fucking do the fucking 007 shit to fucking save the day.
I don't know why people love this game. I just don't get it. And it's okay if you do. Like, maybe this is your style of game. That's fine. I'm not here to tell you you're doing it wrong, but I'm here to tell you as a streamer and putting out the kind of content I put out, I'm not seeing the appeal of this game, and I am wondering what gives.
Who fucking cares?
I hope that makes sense. So Spreadsheet actually did respond. He said, where was it? It plays like a movie the whole time. It reminded me of an old Metal Gear with the amount of cinematics. Boy. But even then, you can admit that Metal Gear sneaking is great. So far, the sneaking in this game isn't that good. It's just okay. It's not even as good as Hitman. It's not as good as Splinter Cell. And it's not as good as Metal Gear. And I'm sorry, I'm of the opinion. In 2026, if you're going to put out a game, it should be better than the games that came before it. It shouldn't just be, oh, it has some of the elements of a game that came before it, but it's not that good. It should be, no, we tried hard, and now the game's the best in class. That's what you're...
Isn't that subjective, though? That's a subjective sort of thing, though, because it's based on personal preference.
Always aspiring to do. You're trying to be the best. It seems like games tried to... They forgot about that. Have modern games forgotten that you're supposed to be the best? Instead, it's like, we're just mediocre, that's good enough. No! You're supposed to be better than everything that came before. You're not supposed to be inferior or just okay. You're supposed to try to be the best. What's happening? Why are our game developers so complacent? When did we all just accept mediocrity? No!
Well, you fucking did for your shite fucking streams, Phil. So you fucking trying to fucking push fucking things to get better. You do the same old shite every fucking day.
Oh, demand more! Because here's the thing. If you demand better, if you want the best, then the game developer will have to give you more. Because people won't reward mediocrity.
But when your audience demand more and demand better, you ban them and tell them to fuck off and go, I swear if I don't fucking like what they're seeing.
Too much rewarding of mediocrity today. Stop it!
To remind you of anyone.
Okay. Oh, alright. Sorry for the rant. Oh, by the way, so we have some shout-outs to do, and I got so distracted by the topics today, I didn't shout them out. We have Taterade, who did our first super chat of the day. It was a $5 super chat. He said, next level for first like, can Bond survive Guantanamo Bay? I don't even know if you're serious or not, but I want to say thank you for our first super chat of the day, Taterade. I'm sorry it took me over half an hour to shout that out, because I was in another topic and I got lost. My nose is itching me today. My allergies pretty bad.
Who fucking cares?
Okay. Someone did the $1.50 and said, I'm looking forward to the new packs that you showed today. Hopefully we'll open one. He says, you're showing incredible restraint talking about LTG. The internet is rightfully dogpiling on him right now, but you're taking the high road and you're taking a more classy approach to an evolving situation.
Phil did a classy... Oh, no, I'm not getting started on that again, but Phil did not fucking take the high road and took the classy approach, you know? The high road would have been for Phil to fucking just not bother about what's fucking never and not even addressed it. But Phil, of course, had to... Even though it has nothing to do with him, Phil just fucking had to get his tuppence worth in there.
The internet would be a better place if they had your approach to drama. To be honest, I didn't want to talk about it, but I knew if I didn't, everyone would just ask me about it all day. Now,
shut the fuck up. You're probably up half a fucking night masturbating and fucking joy at fucking thought and the prospect of talking about it on your stream. You couldn't fucking wait to talk about it, Phil. Hell, why do you think I had LTG as a set of square today? Because we fucking know you, you fucking hypocritical wee dick. You're always going to talk about it. It was a goddamn tea. You were going to go down and talk about it. I was so confident you were going to talk about it. It's a centre square. I forced LTG to be on the bingo card today. Because you are such a predictable bitch.
I would never be able to even stream normal. So I said, let me just get out of the way. And the truth is, here's the thing. I don't hate the guy. I really don't. I do think he's an asshole. I do think he's narcissistic and he's full of himself. And he said heinous things that he should atone for. But I really don't think that his personal business should be dragged all over the internet. And it is. And I've been through it. So I can kind of understand that, what's going on. But I'm not going to sit here and talk about it all day. I don't want to. We're done. Okay? Cool. All right. There you have it. So, what would you guys like to talk about today? All right. I would like...
Are you going to beg? Are you going to beg? Let's get a free space of begging, Phil. Come on.
To hear... First of all, for goodness sakes, let's get some support for the stream.
Wow. And a Y pose as well? Wow, we're getting spoiled for choice here. Beg counter and Y pose gets ticked.
Today, all right, I would like to hear... First of all, for goodness sakes, let's get some support for the stream. We're 45 minutes in, and we got one super chat and a $1 tip. Let's get some support for DSP Gaming and the DSP Morning Show. Let's get some support all around. Let's get a super chat. Let's get a membership. Let's get some kits, some subs. Let's get our first big tip of the day. Let's go. For goodness sakes, I rushed this to my house and got it here exactly in time for today's stream. Let's get our first pack opened of Phantasmal Flames. Let's get that Charizard. Let's go.
Nope.
Let's see. Are you interested in a God of War game that doesn't have Kratos as the main character? I don't know. Let's find out when we announce it and we see information about it. I don't want to speculate about something we know nothing about.
But you're speculating about LTG. And whether he's going to, have custody of his kid or not. Funny that.
May I humbly ask what scent you're wearing today? Yes, you can. You can ask. Garrett says the Toy Story collection has other games. All right, well, let's maybe check it out. I'm not going to react to any of that stuff today, but maybe let's react to some of it over the week and see what else it has. But if the main feature is Toy Story 2 and 3, I've already played them. I don't think I'm going to be getting a collection for a spin-off game that no one really cares about. Layla the Witch, from what I'm to understand, there's the Charizard X Evolution, Mega Evolution. So basically that Charizard right there, that's the most valuable card in the set. It's worth like $1,000. It's like insanely rare. That's what I'm to understand. But again, I don't know. We now have the app. I have the app in my phone, so any cards we pull that potentially look like they could be valuable, we just scan it and we find out that way. Rather than me having to sit here and, you know, oh, what are the cards? We'll just scan the good ones and we'll see what they are.
You know, some of that stuff out there has been insanely damaging and messed up. The things they said about me and my family, that's completely false. And they have absolutely no factual corroboration for any of it.
If you want,
I don't think he receives a $50 contribution before gameplay, but I think he has been given one since gameplay began. So we'll probably get a card opening later on. I think that's the situation.
An update on the palette used.
Oh wait, I'm wrong. Apparently Phil gets the $50 in 10 minutes time. I'm wrong, my bad. Well, there you go. Well, we might get to see Phil, but open a pack then if we're fucking unlucky.
The palette command in chat for live updates on the status of the palette. You'll get your answers. Am I going to play Pokemon Black and White? I would like to, but to my knowledge, there's no way to do that right now. It's not available on the Switch or Switch 2, so I couldn't. The ones that apparently are available on the Switch and Switch 2 are Shining Pearl and Brilliant Diamond. So those would be the next old school Pokemon games that I would play if we decide to not proceed with Champion.
Who fucking cares?
Can we get a 24/7 live palette cam? No.
Yes, that's true. I'm a dunce.
Do the wife and I do barbecues during the summer? I have a charcoal barbecue and using it whenever it's sunny here. That was Mercury Place. We wanted to. In fact, I'm not kidding. Well, last year, or no, excuse me, 2 years ago, we were actually planning on getting a barbecue for our backyard. And guess what happened? They outlawed them here. I'm not kidding. In the state of Washington, they outlawed barbecues unless you have a 10 square foot clearance radius around the barbecue, which we don't. We don't have 10 square, you know what I'm saying, like 10 feet in each direction.
So you're home. You got a big house but a tiny fucking garden. Why'd you get a home with a shitey fucking garden, Phil? What made you fucking get a shitey fucking garden? It doesn't even have a space for a fucking barbecue. That's kind of shite, Phil.
We don't have a 10-foot radius around the barbecue in our backyard. It wouldn't fit. So we can't buy a barbecue. Now, not to say that you couldn't. Of course you can. No one outlawed it. No one's going to say, oh, you can't buy this. But basically, if some asshole were to report you to the police could actually like send the fire marshal to your house and shut you down and say, oh, now you get a citation because there's a fire hazard here. So we are not allowed to have a backyard barbecue. Therefore, we can't barbecue. It's ridiculous. Keep in mind, I said this. This is what they're concerned about. They think it's more important to outlaw barbecues than to stop crime. Out here, our crime is sky high. No exaggeration. There's organized crime rings in our state where people have conspired. They walk into stores with backpacks, fill up the backpack, walk right out the front door.
Yeah, and they'll steal shopping trolleys full of fucking food, and they'll take car tires as well. It's an epidemic, Phil, isn't it, you know?
Arrest them. No one reports them. Cops don't show up and investigate. They just get away with it. They take those products to a flap house, basically, where they dump all their product, and all that shit is sold underhanded on the black market and you know, for cheap. It's a huge crime ring. They've already busted like 3 or 4 of these in the last 5 years, and they're just getting worse and worse. That's okay. We're not going to do anything to stop that. We're not going to increase any kind of, you know, law enforcement against it or help the police catch them. We're not going to empower the police. However, we're going to outlaw backyard barbecues. That's more important than that. I'm not kidding. Shadow My Sonic, thank you for a $20 super chat. He says, if I remember in the beginning, Bond has to inject to cure himself. There's a quick time event. If you don't press it, the game presses the button for you. Why do games just put the illusion of choice in games? Because they want to put out a movie, but they don't have the means to.
Because of you. Oh. Why is there an illusion of choice in video games? Because, in part, due to you. You have to fucking take responsibility, in some small degree, for the state of current gaming. You were literally used as an example by game developers on why I had this fucking yellow paint in this shit. Jim Jam 9641 because of the card opening. Is that the card that Phil shows when he's up in the pack? For fuck's sake. Ah, for God's sake. Ah, hell. Apparently we're 5 minutes away from seeing for Phil getting $50. Isn't that exciting?
What do I mean by that? Here's what I mean.
Who fucking cares?
Okay, here's the truth. A lot of these games that they're coming out with...
Oh, here's the truth. We're gonna get the truth from DSP. Remember, he's not honest whatsoever, so it's fucking bullshit probably.
Today should be movies. Alright? Why aren't they movies? Well, because they're already your Bond movies. If you were to come out with another Bond movie like this, no one would care. But if you make it a video game, oh, now it's a big deal, because we haven't had a Bond video game in a long time. Also, Hollywood is a very exclusive place. You need to be in the know, in the business, rubbing elbows with the right people, know the right production companies, know the right producers, get a good director. It's very hard to do. With a game, it's a lot easier. So, because games, we just talked about this with Mixtape. Mixtape should have been a movie or a TV show, but they made it a game. Why? Because now it gets produced and it'll be at the Game Awards, it'll win awards. If it was a movie, no one would give a shit, because movies like that come out all the time and are completely overlooked and no one cares. We make a game of it, and now it stands out because games are now starting to erupt into popularity in the mainstream. So that's exactly what they're doing.
What do you mean games are now starting to erupt into popularity in the mainstream? Fucking video games have been fucking popular for 2 decades at least, Phil. Fucking Mario's been around. You got Sonic the Hedgehog on the screen behind you. A fucking worldwide household sort of name. You know? Fucking Mario Brothers, fucking Mario games, like, fuck off, Phil. Oh, GTA 5, when GTA 5 came out, one of the biggest selling games on the planet ever, GTA 5, well, it made so much fucking money when it sold. Like, what, fucking 15 years ago, almost. But no, it's only now that games are exploding in popularity and that sort of, fuck off. You don't know nothing, Phil.
In regards to James Bond in this game, they said, oh, look at this. Well, if we make a game, even if there's no gameplay, right, or the illusion of gameplay, at least we could say, hey, look at this amazing cinematic game. Who did a better TCG or the video rental game? For me, the video rental game is pure nostalgia, meaning it's a throwback to a time in the 90s, right? But after a few streams, we ran out of steam and kind of got bored because there really isn't much to do besides add new genres of movies and a few concessions, and that's really it. You know, we didn't get to the arcade machines, but even then, I've heard it's only like 1 or 2 arcade machines, and that's it. In regards to the TCG card shop, this is a modern thing that's real. You can go to a card shop, you can buy these things that you're actually selling. Yeah,
but you're not going to do that though because you're a fucking hermit that doesn't fucking leave his fucking home. Alex has shared a picture of Phil's backyard from Google Maps. There's no yard, it's all paid for. Yeah, there was a video, yeah. I try to find that video, can be hard, I understand. But yeah, there's no grass whatsoever. It's just basically kind of concrete, you know, concrete slabs. Limited space in the backyard, but this is Phil's, I think this one here is like Phil's one. But yeah, it's not exactly a lot of space to the area, you know. I mean, it's always surprised, but I felt I was going to get mown home. To me, it's very important to have a nice garden, you know, nothing crazy. You know? I mean, I'd like to have a garden with a space to just like, if you want to sit out in the back in a deck chair with a drink, you know what I mean? In a hot summer's day, you can do that. If you want to have a barbecue, there's a space in your garden to have an enjoyable barbecue. You know what I mean? That to me is a necessity to have. Do you know what I mean? If you're going to have your own home. But I guess Phil, though, being an indoor person that he is, he never thought of it as a fucking priority, so he thought, fuck it, you know. It's a private gated community, sign me the fuck up. Good luck getting in, trolls. There's a gate in your way.
Unpack cards, find rares. This is something that's a big hobby right now in real life. I feel like that game has more to it, it's more complex and has more traction to be a long-term thing. While with the video rental store, you were eventually just going to run into the wall doing what you were doing and get bored more quickly. But I am liking this game so far. And let's be honest, I'm not going to do much with VHS tapes in real life with Retro Rewind. But with TCG Card Shop Simulator, we can actually have real cards being unpacked and unboxed and looked through as a part of the tie-in of the fun. And I think that's why it works right now. It's working because of that reason. I have not tried Arcade Paradise. People have recommended it to me, but I'm not yet giving it a look. Do I prefer Uncharted 4 or 007 so far? Uncharted 4. Right now, 007 doesn't even hold a candle to it. Zaku Tank says, what happened to your old music you used to play during breaks? Because it used to be DSP fan remixes, and now you use this NPC music. Well, first of all, it's not NPC music. It's AI-generated Roland Bridgecast subscription music. I pay for this subscription to use this music in my videos and streams.
It's shite, Phil. It's garbage. It's fucking awful, you know?
Okay? During breaks, I now play highlight clips, which are highlights of, you know, funny moments and things from my gaming history, of which I have...
Who fucking cares?
95 different ones of, and I will probably continuously add to this over the years, but 95 is a lot to go through, right, during a break. So why do I now do this instead of playing the old music? It's very simple. YouTube started to give me problems in regards to my music catalog. What do I mean? Well, a song that I literally played for 5 to 10 years during breaks, all of a sudden YouTube would say, that's not okay anymore. That's not allowed. Therefore, your entire stream's revenue is claimed because of that song. Well, what do you mean? Oh, well, when the fan made that song 15 years ago, they used a clip of a song that was an instrumental to make the song, and now 15 years later, we decided to claim that on YouTube, therefore we own your entire video or stream. And then on top of that, to make things even worse, my streams were getting flagged for clips and music, like things said in the songs, okay? So if you remember, there was the song, the Sonic song, where there was the line about bestiality. Yeah. that was getting flagged for like bad language on YouTube and stuff like that. You know, a lot of
But you said that word. It was you that caused that.
those songs, I'm saying the F word constantly. They would get flagged for adult content and or sexualized language, and then the whole stream would get demonetized because of it.
Get fucked.
So basically, what used to fly on YouTube doesn't fly anymore. If you want to have a monetized stream or monetized content, you can't act like that, and you can't say those things, and you just can't do them. So I can't play that music anymore.
I mean, you can. If you don't care, fucking running ads in your stream, you can say what the fuck do you want. You might have noticed I'm quite partial of fucking swearing in my streams, you know? And part of that is because I'm just a sweary bastard. And part of that is because Phil just brings out the anger in me. I can't help but call him some sort of fucking cunt, you know? But then again, as I said though, I choose not to have ads on my contents because if I did, a bit of hypocrites, you know? I'm not going to bore people with this kind of thing, but I actively go out my way. I have ad block. I use ad block. So if I force people to watch ads on my streams while I have ad block, I'd be the biggest piece of shit in the world, I'd feel. Which is why I don't bother with that sort of shit, you know?
And that's not a choice that I liked having that old retro catalog of remixes that I used to play. I mean, I played them for over a decade. People liked them, and then there were people who were bored and said, well, it's, you know, you played it too much, do new music. So I have done new things, and now people are like, well, go back to the old music. I can't. That's the thing, I changed it now. The whole catalog is essentially like flagged on YouTube for problems. So, yeah, it sucks. There's not much I can really do about it. Sorry for those who have that nostalgia. I have it too, but I can't make YouTube work better. You know, their system is busted, to be frank.
Who fucking cares?
Oh, so guys, for the record, 10 minutes left on the DSP morning show.
Oh, here's a big. Okay, this is a big. I guarantee this is a big for Pokemon.
Then we're going to switch over and we're going to get started with 007, okay? If you wanted to do our first ever...
Yeah, I do it. We're going back and we're going to catch this big.
Oh, so guys, for the record, 10 minutes left on the DSP morning show.
I always
then
know.
we're going to switch over and we're going to get started
I
with 007,
always
okay?
know.
If you wanted to do our first ever unpacking of the Phantasmal Flames card set, all right, now would be the time, because I would like to do the unpacking now during the show, during this morning show. I don't want to have to stop playing 007 later and play less gameplay of 007. So if you were thinking of contributing $50 to open a pack, let's do it right now. If not, that's okay. I wasn't planning on opening packs today because I didn't think I was going to get that box of cards, but they're here, so just throwing it out there.
Give me your money. Give me your money.
Why can't I use 8-bit music? It depends on what you mean. Oh, no, not him again. A lot of music, if you mean it's from actual games, is claimed. Like, there are streams that just get claimed for using other, you know, even video game music. 6 Hybrid, no. He says you can use the audio editing software to change the tempo and key of the songs and it won't detect it. It's not just the songs, it's the language. Because again, those old remixes, a lot of them were just me saying the F word constantly and stuff like that. And again, today, things are different. Right now, if I just sat here and said F 20, 30 times, it would probably demonetize the stream. That's how YouTube works. Back in the day, you could say whatever you wanted, and it was all monetizable and ads would be on everything. That's just how YouTube is now.
If you don't like it, then you wouldn't stream elsewhere, Phil. You don't like how YouTube operates the business? You take your business elsewhere, bitch boy. You know, for a second there, I thought the stream was dying. And then I realised you were just copying what Phil said. But you got me for a second though, Steve. You got me for a second, you wee bagger.
What's up, Indead? How are you doing today, man? Good to see you. No, we're not watching State of Play live. Absolutely not. It's a waste of time. No one likes it when I do it.
Here comes the wheel. Any second now.
All right, well, I don't know. People don't seem to have much to say. Well, thank you. 14 just says, I like your shirts. I'm glad that you like my outfit today.
Who fucking cares?
Of course, the big question is, will it be a fake tip to save his fucking pride? Or will it be real?
No, I don't know about any remixes. Oh, no, not him again. I pay no attention to any of them. Any of these things that detractors and stuff make. It's not of interest to me.
Look at you fucking pretending again. You don't care what detractors say and do. You lying sack of shite.
What part of opening Pokemon cards am I enjoying the most? Honestly, like, I like to just do...
Probably the money. I'd imagine the money is what is the most enjoyable to him. You know, if I had to guess what part of it was most enjoyable to him, it's probably receiving $50 just to open the pack in the first place.
Doing something different. It's fun to have something refreshing and different.
Also, is it a beg? This as well as a beg, so I'm going to count this as a beg. Him talking about this. You know, someone asked him about it. It gives him a chance to keep begging for it, so this counts as a beg.
It's not of interest to me. What part of opening Pokemon cards am I enjoying the most? Honestly, like, I like just doing something different. It's fun to have something refreshing and different in the streams rather than just me talking with you and then gameplay. I like that it's an element of surprise. You never know if you're going to get something. Then if you get something, you don't know if it's good. You know, I like the collecting aspect. I'm learning about the cards, different types of cards, sorting them in the binders. It's fun. It's something different. I'm glad to get into something different.
You thought about getting back into the fucking job market, Phil? That's looking different for you.
I don't know what a fossil box is. What is a fossil box? P Manning says you should get a fossil box for pack opening. I'm not aware of what that is. I'm basically getting what you guys wanted. Like you said, get Pokemon cards. So we bought the Mega Evolution box. And then you said, we'll get the better box, the Phantasmal Flames. So we got the Phantasmal Flames box based on your recommendation. I like that it ties in with the games we're playing, that directly I'm playing Pokemon games and they're in the cards, or we're playing a trading card game and this ties right in with that. All right, let's just be honest. I'm not going to open a pack right now. No one's contributing for it. It's fine. People have contributed like crazy over the last week.
That's wait. Yeah, he is so pissy, man. Oh, I'm so glad. Phil pretended not to fucking care for the longest fucking time. He was expecting immediate fucking $50 getting thrown in your left. No, it took a while. It took a while, and it got to him massively. I'm going to wind that. I want to enjoy that. It's all it's glory, you know. Waving the pack in the people's faces. Guys, I want to open this. Please give me money so I can open this pack for you. But I don't expect it all. It's okay. But if you're going to do it now. But it's okay if you don't do it. And then this little crash out. This is glorious.
Directly, I'm playing Pokemon games and they're in the cards, or we're playing a trading card game and this ties right in with that. All right, let's just be honest. I'm not going to open a pack right now. No one's contributing for it. It's fine. People have contributed like crazy over the last week and a half for it. If things slow down with this box, then likely I'm not going to do it as often or as much. Like I said, with this box, I paid a lot. This box is insanely expensive. This is like a rare box. It's considered a high-value box. Let's see how it does this week, and if people are really into it or not. And if they're not, then I probably won't be going crazy for it and buying more. Okay, but let's see what happens. You guys were very, very excited for the first box and went nuts for it. In this case, it's a high-value box. You know, potential for really good cards in here. But right now, it doesn't seem like people are very excited for it.
Glorious. And that's what made someone give him money, apparently. I love, he threw his hands up in the air. I'll be honest, want to open a pack? Yeah. I don't care though. I wasn't expecting to. Yeah, but still, nobody. You guys wanted it, and so I got a more expensive pack. But I don't care. But if you don't care, then no more packs. But it's okay. I wasn't expecting it. But yeah, fuck, this is glorious. But somebody, I mean, I imagine somebody actually gave him like a 50. I mean, if he fucking tries to then claim it's a fucking anonymous $50 tip, I'm going to lose my fucking mind.
If you're interested in yesterday's DSP Tries It, you know where to check it out. It's on DSP Reacts. I'm not going to really talk about it in detail. I already have. You can go check out the video.
Who fucking cares?
It was an Apple. So it's a super chat then. So it was a super chat came in. Okay, I see.
Well, no, there's no way. The box is sealed. I'm not going to open the seal on this box and everything without opening a pack. That's crazy. People are like, just open the box. But if I do that, then I'm going to...
Shut the fuck up, you greedy dick.
There's no way. The box is sealed. I'm not going to open the seal on this box and everything without opening a pack. That's crazy. People are like, just open the box. But if I do that, then I'm going to want to open a pack. You know? No. If the box is sealed, then there's absolutely no chance that I would just open a pack. So I'm not going to do it. I'm going to resist the temptation to just crack open the seal and start looking at the packs. I'm not going to do it. Okay? That's right. I need to have the self-control to not crack this open and start opening packs on a...
So I wonder if that's the person. So sorry, apparently the person that gave him money is called Jim Jam. There's somebody in Phil's YouTube chat called the Jimmy the Catholic. And they're freaking the fuck out because they're trying to support Phil but they can't. Jimmy the Catholic saying, "This is stupid, I want to support. I'm done, not fair." And so Jimmy apparently in Phil's YouTube chat is crashing the fuck out here at this point in time. So did they make another account, maybe, to give Phil money because their original account wasn't letting them do it? I don't know. I want to go back here. Let's see what else Jimmy says. What else was Jimmy saying here? Let me go back here. Jimmy says, "I'm trying to..." Jimmy was desperate to give money, apparently. Jimmy the Catholic was desperate to give him money and apparently wasn't letting him. But then, there's this other account. It seemed to fucking let him do it after all, magically.
Wham, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to resist.
And there's Jim Jam. 9641. Paperclip icon. $49.99. iPhone Super Chats. Let's bust out some cards. There's some whaling. Right there.
You're kidding me. Jim Jam with a $50 super chat says, let's bust out some cards. Jim Jam has done it. Thank you, Jim Jam. Wow. All right, let's go. I was not expecting that.
The fuck you were! You were fucking begging for it, man. You're a fucking hissy fit. He threw his fucking toys in the fucking pram. Flailing his arms and fucking angry. I wasn't expecting to do that. Everyone nice. I mean, got the cards, so you guys wanted the cards. I wasn't expecting cards, you know. You were fucking having the fucking hissiest of fits, Phil. And then you act surprised when somebody gave you $50 after you fucking showed yourself up to fucking be disappointed and sad. Fuck off. You were absolutely hoping and praying and expecting it, and then the truth is, of course, you're expecting a lot more to have coming around just the one, you know?
All right. Thank you so much, Jim Jam. Let's go. Let's crack it open. Let's do it. Yeah. Come on. Let's go. What just happened? I accidentally turned on my light.
Dumbass.
Didn't mean to do that. Okay, yeah. Phantasmal Flames, high value box. Very nice. Let's go. High value box, baby. All right, let's crack it open. Crack that seal.
This is all a bag, by the way. So the bag count is going to keep going for this whole segment.
I was going to say, the box was open from the bottom like this.
We might get more free spaces because of this, so yeah.
All right. We'll get a better look at the box now.
Oh, wow, that's fantastic, Phil. Look, guys, it's a box.
Phantasmal Flames. Who's that on the side?
Who
is that?
fucking cares?
Is that Low Punny? It might be Low Punny. Who's on this side? Mega Evolution Gengar. Okay, cool. All right, shall I get the gloves on before we look at these? All right, let's get the gloves on. People are saying, yes, that's Mega Low Punny. Okay. All right, so here we are. So who's in this box? We got the Mega Evolved Charizard right there. That must be Mega Low Punny. Who else is in this box? There's the Mega Gengar. Yup. Who's this?
Boring.
Oh, is that Metacross? I think that's a Mega Evolved Metacross. So that's it. Those are the four. Because remember, there's only 4 different looking packs in a box. Okay? So just from the get-go, let's grab a pack and let's see if it looks legit before we open it. All right, here's a Mega Gengar. Based on what we know from the last box, which appeared to be a legit box, okay? Phantasmal Flames deck. Looks very similar to the last box. Taking a look here. The edges, that was sealed. I just ripped the seal there, but that was sealed to the edge of the pack. That is sealed to the edge of the pack there. Yup, it is. It's popping up now because I'm putting pressure. It does not appear like it's been previously opened. I don't see any glue. The seal appears to be uniform across here as I'm looking there in the light. It looks good. It doesn't look like it's been resealed or anything like that, okay?
Who fucking cares?
All right. So, let's get ready. So, does anyone know, is this the same as the Mega Evolution set where I could just pull the energy card off the top and all of that? Is it exactly the same? I don't know. All right, here we go. Our first pack of Phantasmal Flames. Thank you to Jim Jam. Let's go. Can we get a hit in our first pack? All right, so as usual, here you go. Here is the code for those who play the digital game. Have fun with that. Okay. So the top card should be the energy card, right? If it's the same, let's find out if it is. It is. Okay, I want to make sure. All right. It's a grass energy card. There we go. All right, so here we go. These should be all new cards, right? They should be all new. Not the same ones from the previous deck. Here we go. We have Palmy. How cute. Palmy. Electric type. Very nice. Charcadet. What is Charcadet? What is that? I don't even know. What the hell is that? I don't know if I've ever had that one. I don't in a game. I don't even recognize it. It's fire type. I don't know what it is. Charcadet? I don't even know. Okay? What do you mean I'm bending the cards? I'm literally holding them perfectly flat. How could you say I'm bending the cards? It's a stupid thing to say. Murkrow. That's the crow Pokemon. The dark crow Pokemon. Very nice. This is fun to open a new set and to see new art instead of the same art that we've just seen so much, right?
Who fucking cares?
Lomber. grass type, which has a lily pad on its head. It's an evolution, actually. I'm not sure of which one. Okay. Ooh, we've got Haunter. Very nice. The first evolution of the ghost Pokemon. Of course, it becomes Gengar in its highest evolution. Very nice. Okay. Lokix? I had never seen this before. It's an evolution of something. It says it's grass type. What the hell is it? I guess it's supposed to be a Locust? Lokix? Lokix the Locust. I suppose. Okay. Very good. All right. Ooh. Bronzong. We've had Bronzong before in playthroughs. The steel type. An evolution there. Very nice. Supposed to be like a big, like a bell. All right. So now it is time for our hits. This should be our first reverse hollow hit of Phantasmal Flames. Here we go. Sandile. Cool. The sand, well, it's dark, but it is a, like, sand element crocodile. But it is a dark type. There you go. Very nice. Our second hit, which again should be a reverse hollow. Battle Cage. So that's a reverse hollow stadium. All right. And our first ever hit should at least be a hollow foil. Could be a rare card. Let's find out. Here we go. The first hit of Phantasmal Flames right now. A hollow foil Ambipom? What the hell is an Ambipom? It says that it's a ice type. Ooh, there was no ice type in the Mega Evolution box, right? This is Phantasmal Flame, so this is going to have different types. Is it ice? What is it? Or is that normal? That looks like an...
I am going to do something controversial here. I'm going to take Weather Talk.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
Ice to me is Weather Talk. So yeah.
Ice symbol to me. But no, it's not valuable. Oh, that's normal type? Oh, okay. I thought it looked like ice symbol. So it's Ambipom. Don't even know what the hell that is. I've never seen that one before. So there's already Pokemon in this. I've never really seen them before. That's interesting. That I've never seen these Pokemon before. Okay. Well, that's our first pack of Phantasmal Flames. Yeah, not the best start, but it is what it is. And remember, when we started with the Mega Evolution box, we didn't get anything good for a while. So
give me your money.
Thank you to Jim Jam for that contribution. Nothing else came in, so it looks like that's all we're going to do for today's show. But these will now be eligible to open for $50 contributions. And remember that when I play Pokemon or I play the TCG card game, I will already be opening a pack as part of those streams. Okay? All right, there you have it. Good stuff. Good start. Thank you, Jim Jam. I appreciate that very much. Is 10 cents good for a card? No. It's not. That's not good. All right. Okay. Here's hoping for good stuff in this box. Hopefully we'll get a good pull because this is a very, very expensive box. Okay.
Give me your money. Give me your money.
All right.
My biggest
Cool.
fans
All
are
right.
idiots.
Are we good now? Because if so, I think it's time to end the morning show. And to begin with, well, to continue with 007, right? Good stuff. All right, are we good? All right. So, guys, thank you for a great show. I hope that you enjoyed. I hope that was a good one. And remember, every morning show now moving forward this week, plus the podcast. We're going to do a podcast tomorrow, morning show Thursday, and a podcast Friday. Every single one, I will likely be talking about new reveals, trailers, and the like. I do feel like it's going to be exciting, new announcements and everything. It should be good, okay? Say Henshin a Go-Go Baby did a $2 super chat. It's kind of sad kids can't afford cards anymore. No, I mean, it's not for kids. It's for hobbyists now. Seriously. It really is. It's become such a crazy, expensive thing that kids would never be able to buy these cards. Seriously. They'd have to get lucky and go to a store somehow when a store is restocking, and somehow there's not a giant line of people out front, and they're able to buy a few packs. But for the most part, I don't see a kid being able to get into this as a hobby. When I was a child, it was hard to do. You had to go to the store and essentially talk to the owners of, say, the comic book store and be like, hey, are there any new cards coming out? Do we know when they'll be out? And then you talk to them ahead of time and you could pre-order, you know, basically put a deposit down to buy a box of cards months early. So it was very similar back then as it was today, you know. Okay, thank you for the $2, and thank you all for a great morning show. Tomorrow it'll be the podcast, and we will be reacting for sure to some of the stuff that comes out of State of Play today and more, I'm sure. Okay? Thank you guys for watching. See you soon. Okay, let's get set up for 007, everybody. Yes, in my youth, I collected X-Men, and Marvel Masterpieces cards. I also had baseball cards and things like that.
Who fucking cares?
Old bastard! But did that count as him standing up there? I mean, I guess technically it was. With the monitor thing. Yeah, I'm counting that. I'm counting that as him standing up. Yeah. Which means, well, yeah.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
I mean, the bingo ends when he starts recording for this gameplay, but we're only 3 away from a full house. Guys, if we get 75 likes on bingo, we've won a second card. You know? We're only 3 away, and 75 likes would get us a full house. You know? So we're damn close to a second full house.
You better take a sip.
Okay. I'm a mature adult with a business degree.
Big. All I see you do is big.
I guess I'll leave the leaderboard at the bottom, and we'll see if it fits there better, or if I put it at the top if it's better. I'm not sure. I don't know why it's doing this. I don't know why it's going up and down like that. It's not supposed to. Yeah, look. Weird. Okay. Alrighty.
All I see you do is big.
Oh, it's an update for Steam controller. Uh-oh. Hold on. I just got a $5 tip. Hold on. I'll shout this out while we update the controller. This person says, as someone of Italian heritage, do you make antipasta boards or other Italian meats at home? No. The only Italian thing I used to do a homemade marinara sauce. And I did that for many years, but it's a ton.
Oh god, not the fucking sauce. Oh god almighty. Did I need to fucking get a video up of Phil fucking making fucking sauce again? Oh god, I just... Let me see if I can... Let me see if I can find this shit. Jesus, man. Oh hell! Trying to think, what video was it exactly? What one was it where we made the sauce? I'm trying to think here. Shit, man. It's a part of it's a part of a series here. It's a part of this crap.
All right, everyone. So this is it, the big day. Today, I'm going to attempt to make.
Shut your hole. No, so it wasn't that. So I'm just trying to think. Was it the final ingredients? It was a meatball thing grinding. Was it this?
Back to the
grinding the tomatoes. The tomatoes. I don't think it was that though. Cause that was a tomato. Was it the next bit here? Then he added the paste. He added the fucking paste as well. But was this a part here where he added the sugar? The copious amounts of fucking sugar? Don't think it was. Was it the next part maybe?
Alright, so the final.
Shut up. Was it the sugar? It was this part. Okay. I found it. This is what I used to make back in the day. Okay, as I said, I'm making pasta. All that sugar. All this sugar. Going by his grandmama's a secret recipe.
That's just under 3/4 of a cup. That's what I'm going to put in there. And I got sugar all over the countertop.
Well, I'll take care of that.
Messy bastard. And look at it going.
Now, what does the sugar do in the sauce?
Adds sweetness, adds a contrast. If you don't, it's all going to be tartness, and you won't have any
it's
kind of
sweetness. It's going to be acidity from tomatoes.
Right, you'll have
and then spice.
Tart and its acid and nothing else.
And did you see the meatballs, bro? Did you see the fucking meatballs? Look at this burnt pile of shite over here. Those are the meatballs. You know? It's a metric fucking shit ton, wasn't it? You know? And you want to know what the end result was?
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we finally have a result.
There you go, all that shit just for some meatball subs. Oh no, wait, is it though?
All right, everyone. So what I want to show you is the final product and just how much sauce you can make with that one pot that we did today. So right here in the fridge, we've got 2 of these containers. Let me show you. Pull it out here. 2 of these containers. It's full of sauce. It's heavy. This is enough for 1 meal each, pretty much. And what we did is we separated them up. Some of them have meatballs in them, and some of them don't. Okay, some of them are just sauce. So, for example, later this week we're gonna have pasta. Whatever pasta we have, I like the meatballs, so I'll have it with it. Leanna might not want the meatball, so she just gets the plain sauce. You can keep 2 of these in the fridge, and they last about a week. But what we also did, of course, is we are freezing
the freezer. Ristorante, pizza, pepperoni. There we go. All this frozen food.
Where is it? We're freezing 4 more. And yes, they're all full to the top. 2 more have meatballs in it, 2 more don't.
Yeah, nice half and half.
So there you have it. That's pretty much, 6 meals plus the 2 that we had today. So really it's about 8 meals overall that you get out of that one pot.
And we just found out today we had this drawer.
Well, yeah, we didn't know we had this back drawer in the fridge, which is kind of funny. It's perfect.
Jesus Christ, you didn't fucking, how long did it take to realise, for fuck's sake? Oh my god.
These things fit there. So there you have it. We got our pasta dinner already. All we got to do is make pasta later this week.
Wait. What's on that board?
So there you have it. We got our pasta dinner.
Narrow bookcase. Why the hell did you write down narrow bookcase on your little board? Is this a shopping list?
Already, all we got to do is make pasta later this week, pour the sauce, nuke the sauce in the microwave, put it right on. We've got other dinners lined up. We want to do something with Italian sausage.
Whatever you fucking say, you fucking dick. You get what I'm saying, though. You get what I'm saying. That was Phil's experience fucking making goddamn pasta, fine Italian cuisine back in the fucking day. There is another derail. Sonny said there's a derail in the Discord. After us. Where is it? Where's the derail? Oh, it's on X. So he says it's on X. Okay, we'll go on X. Oh, look, I got a notification. Oh, God.
Is it?
Jesus Christ. Oh, Lummox made that. Of course he fucking did. It took effort and editing and timing. So there you go. Of course he fucking made it. God almighty. Jeez, man. I actually had a... so I was a bit lazy yesterday, okay? I wasn't going to tell a story because it's boring as shit, but it can't be more boring what DSP's put us through today. I ordered myself a little takeaway yesterday. And when it arrived, it actually wasn't what I ordered, So I tried to phone the restaurant and say, hey, your delivery guy gave me the wrong stuff. I don't know if he can come back and take it away and give me what I'm meant to get. But you can't do that. Also, health and safety means you can't do that. Once you can't get it delivered to you, even if it's not your stuff, it's, it's like you're kind of guilt, So I managed to get a refund for it. But I still had this food. So I did have essentially it was like a free meal, I got to eat some fish, some battered fish. It was pretty fucking tasty. I had a wee portion of chips as well. You know what I mean? It was it was okay. You know what I mean? It wasn't what I ordered. You know what I mean? But I still managed to fucking. It practically turned out to be a free dinner. So yeah, I wasn't wanting fish. But it worked out. So yeah. And I don't necessarily Just Eat, it wasn't Just Eat's fault, obviously, it was the restaurant fault. I phoned the restaurant, they said, okay, that's our mistake, sorry about that. Just get a refund for Just Eat. So basically now I've got a bunch of, I got a free meal effectively last night because of that, so yeah, it kind of worked out quite well for me. So there we go, that's my boring takeaway DoorDash style story, and so yeah. But I'm going to be super boring though, even though I basically got like some credits, Well, what I had ordered I ordered like a hamburger. I ordered a sausage supper. That was what it was. A sausage supper and a hamburger as well. The battered hamburgers you get in the chippies as well is pretty nice. I like them. But I didn't receive the sausage or the hamburger, but instead I got fish. Which is still okay, you know, I don't mind fish, you know what I mean? But I didn't want fish, but at the end of the day, I managed to get a free meal of it, you know? But I'm going to be a very boring bastard, though. I'm going to be an extremely boring bastard, though, with the money I've got, you know, back from, you know? So I got sent back Just Eat credits, you know, for what I paid for the fucking meal. I am going to use that for some boring, like, fucking necessity shopping, you know? Because Just Eat also has things like fucking supermarkets, you know, so I can get some necessities, you know? Some lunch stuff, you know what I mean, and like supermarket stuff. So I'm going to use that, use it on that. So I'm a very boring bit, you know. So that's what I'll do. So yeah, but that's my boring takeaway story. You know, there we go. Sometimes it happens. It is what it is. You know, I still got to eat some.
Ton of work, especially to get all the ingredients for it, because I don't just use a lot of crappy stuff. I use good ingredients, high quality stuff, and I haven't done it in many years now. But that's it. No, I don't do on the pasta. I don't do any of that. Okay. Thank you for $5. Okay, now I gotta go update this.
Well, there is Phil standing up anyway. In case people thought it was contentious earlier on, that is him standing up. So there you go.
If you are watching his shows and you're paying his bills, you're a fucking loser. You should not.
Remember, we're 3 away from a full
okay.
house. 3 more squares and we get to play more marbles.
Now plug the puck back in. Okay.
You're gonna give him $50 to pay his fucking bills? Nah, you got a job. You keep your money. Fuck that guy.
I'm actually surprised how close we are to our second full house. I didn't think we'd get remotely close, but it's actually been a pretty solid second card. And 5 free spaces as well, which is pretty impressive.
Close. Okay, it's working? Yep, it's working. Okay. Get started? What happened? Here we go. What's up, King Michael? How are you today, man? Welcome. Welcome, everyone. Let's see how 007 goes today. I am hoping, quite frankly, that it gets better and it's a good game. But, I mean, 5 hours in, nothing's impressed me whatsoever. Hence why I made that video about it back on Saturday. I guess we'll see how it goes.
So Agent of Soul says we have Worldly Burgers in Dublin. It's a batter burger set and a toasted bun full of normal burger stuff. That sounds interesting, yeah. Someone just gave us a super chat. KSI has left the side bin. I don't understand why it's just like, is it like on BBC fucking news covered of shit, you know what I mean? Like, what's the big fucking deal, you know what I mean? What? I don't know, man. I mean, yeah, so they're a big content creator, you know, big KSI. I mean, I do appreciate the hustle he's doing. You know, I'm not as like a massive fan, like, of, they're fucking terrible at fucking music, I'll tell you that. But I do appreciate the fucking efforts they put into their endeavours. You know, it would have been very easy for KSI to kind of coast on success, you know what I mean? Like they could retire today and live off that probably for the rest of the fucking lives, but they're always trying to fucking do other things, you know what I mean? And see if things work, you know? But yeah, they've left the side men fucking grouped out and whatever. Well, you know, however will the side men go on. What was this thing? Super Sissy got the badge of honor. Discord. Oh hello. Wait. Wait a second here. So who's? So this is a screenshot from Super Sissy on Twitter. And Phil has blocked them, so there we go. She's an actual retro gamer. And she just decided to check out DSP's page one time and discovered they were blocked. Jesus, man. I mean, join the club, Pen. Join the club, you know. It's nothing special, you know. I'm just saying, a lot of us have that, you know. There you go, I've got that. Most of you probably have it, I know, I imagine, you know? Nothing unusual there. Well, welcome to the party, welcome to the club.
Sanchez, thanks for $2. I have no idea what you just said or what that meant. But thanks for $2.
Burger.
he had a little derisive laugh there, you know. So we're 2 away. We're 2 away from a full house, but he's about to start recording for gameplay, so it looks like we're going to fall slightly short on a second full house.
Hello? Yeah, I did update my graphics drivers over the weekend. And since we hadn't played this since last week, it means that it has to do all the shaders loaded again.
But by the way, this will probably sound really fucking obvious. Is this the same... How do I phrase this? Is it the same person who's playing Bond as it was in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2? Because they look remarkably similar. You know? Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 has like this exact same guy, pretty much. You know? I'm not sure if that's intentional, if it's the same voice actor, or the same... Maybe it's the same actual actor who does the motion capture for the role, perhaps. But yeah, it's the fucking twins, practically. Sure, so I imagine it's the same person.
Okay. Squirrelsifer has just gifted a membership. What's hilarious is that they're asking me to send the privacy policy like I never played the game before. I've already played the game, stupid. Thank you, Squirrelsifer, for a gifted membership. That's our first of the day. Okay. Do I prefer gas or electric stovetops? Electric is a lot easier to clean, if that makes sense. Gas is a little bit more versatile because if your power's out, you can still light it manually. So you can still cook with no power. Not that that's a frequent thing that happens. But they both have strengths and weaknesses, but I would say overall, I probably do prefer the electric that I have now. Because previous I had gas and not electric, and I like the electric more. Okay.
So it's a different actor. They're fucking, they're practically twins though, you know what I'm saying? I mean, tell me I'm wrong. It's fucking ridiculous how close they look together. It's Patrick Gibson who played a young Dexter. I mean, I'm just saying, I look at this Bond game, the main character in that game, and I look at Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. It's the same bastard in both games. Just instead of looking at the character in the game, I mean, I'm not an actual actor, but yeah, like the characters are damn near identical.
After he escaped Slovakia, we tracked Bond's watch to...
Yeah, we already heard this. Get out of here.
Go
all
to
right.
the left. Find 009 and bring him back. Everything depends on your success. No pressure.
Okay.
Rise and shine. We're almost there. I said, wake me when we get to 11. Not when we're almost at 11. Not a morning person, are we? Just drive.
Okay, everybody, well...
He is now recording for his shitey YouTube fucking channel. And that is going to bring an end to the bingo stream, the bingo game and all that jazz. Sadly, we were too... We almost got another full house, but we were too shy of a full house here with all free... We had 5 free spaces, you know, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and...
5 in a row. That's concerning.
Almost got a signed full house, but it was not to be, but it is a very close run thing. Phil Burnell has only made $6 play since he started recording for gameplay, so he's not having a good time. And we're behind DSP by a whole hour and 30 minutes. So yeah, he's not having a good time because the money is not exactly fucking forthcoming for him playing this game. So yeah, I won't go to live DSP. I don't want to spoil because some people are still playing this game. However, I'm not going to show you what Phil's playing right now and spoil things for you potentially. But yeah, needless to say, the bad man is having a slow money day, and he is not pleased. Isn't that a shame? Fucking wow. But yeah, guys, I think I'm going to wrap it all up there. Thank you very much for joining me with some random bingo shenanigans and all that jazz. And yeah, I am going to just call it quits there. I hope you all had a good one. Hope you all enjoyed yourselves. You know what I mean? We've still got one full house, which is good. You know what I mean? I didn't think we were going to fucking play a second bingo card, but This is, I mean, this wouldn't happen. If I was acting like a true king, then I wouldn't fucking have us be a democracy where I fucking go by the overwhelming majority vote, you know? I'm just saying, sometimes democracy doesn't work. But anyway, that's a different topic for another day. I'm going to wrap up there, and I'm going to end things how I always end things by pointing to these PIG contributions made by some pretty talented Pixar animations. So, Bingo, I imagine, will return tomorrow. Even though DSP's driving me mad lately, I'll probably be back with more Bingo tomorrow. We'll see how we do. But yeah, I'm fucking close to needing a detox from the bad man myself, I'll tell you that much. But yeah, until tomorrow, guys, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your Tuesday, and I'll catch you all later on. Until then, have a good one, and I'll catch you all later. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money. When you go outside and all of a sudden greenbacks start falling from the sky and you raise your face up, you're like, oh, you start dancing, you go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.